There we go. Checking
session.
audio to make
Woo!
sure we're good. Things
I'm in a death load.
Oh.
Yep, there's an unstable
My
connection.
Twitch is in a death load.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine is too.
I
You're a
reloaded
little
the page and now I'm in
choppy.
an ad. Ad time.
Come on, internet.
Trying to get it to load.
I heard AOL got officially retired. I was like, I thought it was already retired. That was like
44
very.
seconds.
Yep.
They're just dragging its corpse around at this point.
I'm going to assume it hears. Welcome back, everyone, to Narrative Playbook. We are officially beginning session 0 of Daggerheart. Apologize about the bad connection. Not sure what it is. It might be something on Streamlabs to Twitch's side, but we will persevere. We are officially trying out Daggerheart, so we are making our own homebrew campaign. Using a baseline of different frames from the book itself. Note that we are still new to this, and we've only done the quick start adventures, so if a few of the rules seem a lot of out of place, feel free to message them to us, but we are going to work with the information we got. So, I will start off explaining the world you're in. So, you are in the realm of Sylvan, a realm that, just like any others, has started off in its medieval age. But as time is modernized, randomly, without any precedent or any kind of reasoning, a construct made itself apparent within the center of the realm. This construct randomly started copying and creating life forms across the lands and making them to keep the life of the planet refurbished and healthy. Throughout this time, many years have passed, and these machines have worked in parallel with mortals. Whether or not their viewpoint is on their side is completely up to them. With many time passing, there's mysteries of where did this construct come from, and why is it constantly making machines? As of a couple generations back, the machines started to upgrade, making droids that have been, whether or not it has been accidental or purposeful, has been making droids that have been sending out viruses to other machines, creating the machines to be hazardous and reckless, whether it's purposeful or not, to others. And therefore creating a problem throughout the years that has made everyone that has been fighting against each other to join up forces to make sure that they not only prevent these machines from harming people, but understanding why they are doing this and who has done this to them. Because of the way that the realm is, the tower that creates its machines is the dead center of the realm. And therefore, the area around it is lifeless. No grass grows in it. But if you do not have much money, you do live within the area of their creations, and therefore subjugated to what they deem is their law. If you live further away, you have a notable social status yourself. And you only know about these things from the news, or you've been trained to deal with them, or possibly you work for a family that has ties with a certain company that helped make them. We start ourselves in the north part of the realm, in the town of Emberfall. In this area itself is one of the larger towns of the whole realm. This town is home to one major thing that brings itself money, is its academy. This academy itself is one of 4 academies that trains heroes that deem themselves either inspired or they have a family lineage to go to these schools to learn how to fight back. To always take a path out to be heroes hired to go out and deal with these machines and protect certain villages closer to the tower, and then possibly trying to find a way to stop them indefinitely. University is Ember University. The one of the 4 universities, and you know very little about it. In this world, tech and magic are aligned. You can choose to be someone who actually is of the old ways. You can cast spells, but I will not explain where that actually represents you in conversations. You can also create forms that are parallel to magic through devices. Technology that has been made to benefit social status, to choose to pass by the learning of such complicated spells and cheat ahead. But this also costs money. Both ways to learn. This is also a social status, depending on which way you go. A couple things you need to know when you're creating your characters. When you're creating your characters, where are you from? Are you from the outer regions, aka someone who has been brought into privilege, or just has enough money to stay away from the damage? Are you within the inner regions, and you're part of a village that maybe has always had problems with the droids, and therefore you are personally addressing this because it has been the way you've been raised, always under the finger of the mechanics of the beasts? Do you cast spells or do you use tech? Are you more modernized? Do you believe the rifle and the gun is the way to go? Or are you more old-fashioned, or possibly more of a warrior that you think sword and shield are the best things that are available to you? Have you stuck in your home this whole time, or have you actually already ventured out? Not saying you've been a hero before, but maybe you started off on the rich side, but you wanted to actually travel the world a little bit, and you saw what it's like, and now you can see what your family has not. Take into account these schools are very expensive, so you need to have a reason why you are able to be here. If you're of notoriety and you have money, it does not it does explain how you can be there at the early age of 20, which is the earliest age you can be to apply and get enrolled for this academy. But half the people that are enrolled there do not have money. So they can be up to 30 when they join in, because they have to work to find a way to get money to get there. Being a hero is not free, and it requires work. In this world, a hero needs a license. And to get that license, you need to get approved. And one of the ways to do it is actually graduate. There are other ways to do it in the realm, but this is the reason why you guys found yourself here. So, with that, you're at Ember University. And before we start our first day entering in, we will create our characters. So, before we begin with any kind of details, does anybody already have a character created? Anybody have any ideas?
I'm in the middle of creating one.
Okay.
Sort of. Yeah.
Note to
I
self.
have some ideas. But...
Okay. Note to self, there are a couple things as far as quirks that you'll have as far as certain kind of races and classes. So because this virus randomly affects or can purposely affect droids, if you pick a machine, I would think what they call it, a clack, I think, you have the possibility of being hacked by other machines. Or you can have a reasoning of how you're not hacked, but you need to have that as part of your story. Note to you is that if you are picking that kind of race, you could be kind of bullied a little bit. You could be picked on a little bit because these people are here to destroy your race, or at least figure out how to fix you. That could be a thing. Other than that, all races, ancestries are allowed. They are all equally welcomed. It's just specifically the machines that are frowned upon. So, let's see what we got. Does anybody know what kind of race they think they're going to be?
I was just looking at them.
Yes.
Is that called an Etheris? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce words. Is that called Etheris or is it Etherus?
Let's see what Heritage say.
So you are looking. So 52.
It also says the void underneath it, so that
The void means it's still under like creation, so it's like a test. So be warned, if you pick that, it could be subject to change. All right, so you were looking. What starts with an E?
An A-E.
A-E?
T-H.
A-E-P-A. Well, whatever it is, it's not in the book.
No, it's
That's
It's-
new then.
it's from the ether stuff. So it's like the
Oh, it's an
What's the-
etherist.
no, it's the what's the name of the D&D like playtest stuff? Unearth Arcana.
Oh, gotcha.
It's one of those, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Aetherists are humanoids who possess glowing auras and wings they can conjure at will. They are the descendants of celestials from the hollows above.
Yeah, so they're essentially like Daggerheart's version of Azumars, in kind of a different form. Yeah, you can be that. That's fine.
I was thinking of doing an elf.
Wow,
Hell yeah.
just a basic elf.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Hey,
Wow.
a little
Pure
bit.
blood.
But,
I play an elf, okay? You play an
Yeah.
elf and you play it well, damn
yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks, Shelby.
it. You go rock that elf.
I had two characters I was kind of playing with, and one was a fairy, or the other one might be an orc.
Okay.
See, someone needs to be the boring one. That's me.
You know, there's nothing wrong with there being an original character.
And you can take inspiration from something too. If anybody has in mind, like if it's like I wanna be inspired by X character from this kind of franchise, feel free to bring it out and we can work together to see like, okay, how can we replicate that in here? Obviously we don't want to copy and paste, but how can we make that work? So you were saying a fairy or an orc?
Yep.
Okay.
I can
Could be
see you
both.
doing either of those really well.
I was gonna
Yeah, for the
yeah. I mean you get to
Why
fly
not
as
for
a
the
fairy.
fairy.
Yeah, you could do both. So
Right.
remember, you can do
Yeah.
half races. So you just have to pick one of the features from each one. So like you could be like an orc with like the fairy wings if you wanted to, just like some kind of like
So I
crazy
tried
combo.
looking
That would be
at
so
that
cool.
on the page to make it that way, but it doesn't let you pick. It kind of pre-picks it.
Oh, does it? It doesn't let you
On the
like manually
website.
pick it.
No,
Weird.
I was gonna
So,
say, where can
like-
you pick your race in the character sheet? Because I couldn't see that yet. I was trying to
So
find
if
it.
you go to Heritage and then click on choose an ancestry at the very top says mix ancestries.
hmm
Mixed.
So
Use
so
the mixed ancestry option.
yeah, so it's not
Is that
race.
in
It's
getting
actually
started?
ancestry. Yeah, so
Or-
you're
No.
so if you're in
So it goes from getting started to class to then heritage.
Yeah, so
Oh,
there's
okay.
the yeah, so go down there. So ancestry is essentially your race. So you can do so let me see. If you do select, if we do top race, let's do
Yeah, you can mix.
fairy. Oh, yeah, okay. Choose an extension. Oh, it just has you pick the different ones that you want. So there's wings, which it doesn't give. Okay, here we go. Wings. What are the two features of an orc? Let's see. We have sturdy.
Hey man, it's too early for that.
No, it's early enough for me.
So if you want to do
I
that, it
just
looks
woke
like
up.
it can give you wings and it can give you sturdy. So you would have wings and then you would
Right.
have when you have 1 hit point remaining, attacks against you have a disadvantage. It looks like Demiplane doesn't let you change it because the top ancestry won't let you choose. Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
So I think you select the mixed, and then when you look back at your left side to choose ancestry, you then pick your top ancestry and your bottom ancestry,
Yeah, that's what-
and then that's where you pick one of your abilities, and that just is your mix.
That's what I'm going through, but the thing is that the bottom ancestry looks like it literally only takes things as a second feature, and the top ancestry only takes the 1st feature. So she can't have 2 second features. I think that's the way that they're making it. Yeah. So if you want
So you
to,
can't just pick the two best ones.
no, it looks like if you want to do that, as far as Demiplane is set right now, you would have to. If you want to do that combo, you have to do sturdy and wings. until they eventually do an update and figure that out. Remember, this is still new, so this is probably just their way of trying to keep it as simple as possible.
Makes sense.
But yeah, you could, and then from there, fairies can go anywhere between 2 to 5 feet. Some can go even 7 feet tall. So the specific fairy you dealt with in the one shot, she was supposed to be like even past 7 feet tall, but she was older. So you could be like on the taller side because you'd be an orc, and then you could, however you want to design it.
Just picturing this really crazy like orc that's kind of hybrid with a praying mantis, but it's just that like big orc with tiny little wings.
But I think it would be like an orc with like super colorful, like almost tattoos, but like the big, huge, like super like iridescent, buggy eyes, kind of like that. I think that'd be cool.
The chitness little like
yeah,
He's so cool.
yeah. I think that'd be pretty cool.
So back to what Ben said earlier when you guys said that, Danny. Why not both?
Yeah, why not both? I mean, you can. I mean,
Now I gotta think.
Yeah, I mean, and if this is something you want to do, just do it. Otherwise, if you want to ask the crowd of like, what do you think you can do? You can always do that too. I mean, you can always ask somebody else what they think if you want. Let's see. Let me put some music.
So I will ask this
That is
question
not good.
to the DM.
Yep.
My weapon of choice. Would you say a mace or a whip?
Mace.
Got it.
The only reason why I say
already
that,
love where this is going.
the reason why I said that is because I was literally watching a character that does that, and the way that he was spinning it was like a quarterstaff.
So would you say a quarterstaff then?
Probably. Because essentially, because you would have 2 of them, right?
Yeah, potentially.
So
I mean, unless
you would keep
unless
spinning
I'm
it
doing
around,
the,
and the action together would be a quarterstaff. So the way that this person was doing it was they're up close, and every time they spun it and it pulled back like it's a shotgun blast, kind of like that, while they were up close, kind of thing. If you know what character I'm talking about.
Think so?
With the tail.
All right. Yeah.
I can kind of see both for that, but honestly,
Yeah, that's
I
why I was
think
like, because like if I whack with one, because I mean, a quarterstaff is 2-handed and definitely doing, I believe, more damage than.
Yeah, and it would act as both of them for you then.
Yeah, it's either 1d8 physical or 1d8.
I mean, I'd be fine with you doing a mace too. It would make sense that you're attacking both at once, swinging back and forth as a constant succession. In my mind.
I mean, yeah, no, I like it. How do I move?
Yes, and if you have something in mind that doesn't exist in here, as far as using the imagination, go from there. Just like how Ben's doing, just ask me. He's thinking of a certain kind of weapon, and it doesn't exist. So you just got to find the closest thing to it. In here, it's not as flexible as D&D to just pick whatever weapon you want when you start off. You are limited to what are considered tier 1 weapons, which means that you actually can't have every non-magical weapon. You don't get certain more options weapons till tier 2. So if you want something that's more cinematically like different in your head, we'll just figure out what's closer to it.
I have like no thoughts on weapon yet because I'm kind of floating between classes. I don't know what class I'm thinking yet. I kind of wanted to feel out the party.
So I'll even describe, if it helps, like some of the enemies you'll encounter, as far as figuring that stuff out. So there are different classes of machines that exist throughout the realm themselves. There are standard machines that are copies of animals. You can find different ones that their normal functions are to help purify, to clean things up. So there are like ones that look like rams that are helping dig in the good dirt, but virus affects them, then they'll mostly be attacking you by charging at you and stuff like that. There are ones that are birds that are a lot larger, stuff like that. They don't have weapons on them. They are just more durable versions of the original blueprints that they were copied from. But the things that are passing around the virus are more of a humanoid automaton. And these ones either can be knights that wield more like arcane swords, or they can be actual hunters that can cloak themselves and have rifles. So there are different things around there that can change up the battle pace. But you will not be going out into that world for quite a while, as you guys will essentially be doing your classes and stuff like that.
Okay.
So there will be a mixture of like ranged combat, close combat, and yeah.
Okay.
Also, if anybody too is unsure about how to make your character because you don't know how this is different from D&D, feel free to ask questions because obviously there is a bigger difference in combat from this to D&D. Instead, there's damage is different, attacking is different, turns are different.
I think I want to be a sorcerer.
Okay.
Because I've never played a character with magic before, so this would be kind of cool to start that.
Okay, and then you get to, you don't, just put as a note for yourself, but also as for me, would you be doing old-fashioned magic, as in true spells, or would you actually have, like, tech on you some way, somehow, that you would actually be manipulating magic through technology? And this could be any way. This could say, like, you have gauntlets on your hands, so, like, the machines themselves, like, if you wanted to do the thunder spell, it's actually just creating electricity through the machines. If you want to do fire, it literally just generates heat and you cast the fire, kind of thing like that. That kind of thing.
I think I could do old magic.
You want to do old magic? Okay.
Yeah, if that less complicates things.
Realistically, it has nothing to do that changes the way your character is operated. It's just a roleplay perspective. So you wouldn't roll any differently. You wouldn't have different character cards. You would still roll the same spells. It is just literally how your character is represented.
Did anybody say they were doing a druid yet?
We got one person who's doing a druid. FY, in here, druids can be done two different ways. If you are a machine and you are a druid, you literally transform, like Autobot style, into like a Dinobot style, into like another animal, thing like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can do that, but yes, and then that's also a difference if you're not a machine and you want to use tech over magic. If you use magic, you would transform as a druid naturally, just by magic. But if you use tech, you would almost kind of like Voltron metal around you and become a machine that way.
So what do we got so far? Because I was thinking about doing a wizard, and then we have a sorcerer, and there's a druid. Is there anything else?
Bard.
Oh, you're a bard. Okay.
So we've got a bard.
So do we have two druids then? Because I know Andrew wants to be a druid. So we have two druids?
What subclass? Which one were you doing?
It doesn't matter if there's two druids. We can have multiple druids. It's fine. But
I think you're muted.
Yeah, I think he's muted.
Oh, that's a good question.
I was looking at the Warden of Renewal one because it's like about healing and stuff.
Okay.
Sure, I'll do the elements. Yeah, because I was talking about. I think I was looking at the earth. So.
Yeah, I think you were going to do the earth because you were going to do a clank druid.
Yeah.
Did you want to explain what your character is going to be like? Because I know you and I talked about it.
No.
No. Okay. Fair enough.
Not yet. We'll say he's a clank giant.
Clank giant.
What up, my clanka?
Clankus.
You know I had to.
Oh, back
I've been holding it in this whole
Oh, it's gonna be
time.
rad.
I've been holding it in. Yeah, you better walk away, Joe.
No, there's Clankus in here.
Session 0.
I'm the new GM now.
Oh gosh.
This is too early for this shit.
I am the
You
new
made him get up
GM
here.
now.
Welcome to
I'm taking
Daggerheart
my
After
GM
Dark.
crown.
Whoa.
That's a bard.
It is me.
And I'm gonna have to crack open a cold one now.
Becca, you said you were thinking of a wizard?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still deciding on the race. I was like, do I want to be a cat girl wizard? I'm like, I don't know, maybe. But I'm gonna still keep looking.
Okay. Okay.
Jade, what were
let's
you?
go check. So I didn't know yet because I looked around and I knew you guys got to talk more before I joined, so I was like, whatever the party needs, I'll fit into. So I hadn't really decided yet, but it's looking like probably something that can beat things up.
Well, the other thing
Is that something that you like, that you're cool with?
The
Oh,
other
yeah.
thing too is maybe I should also explain my GMing style because, for example, if you guys don't have a healer, I won't purposely try to put obstacles in your way that's going to force you to heal consistently. I won't have like a stationary way to do it. So if you guys are missing a person that is like for a certain kind of combat, I'll try to make sure that combat doesn't usually exist. It won't always be absent, but I won't, force be like, well, these are your choices. This is what you get. Kind of like that. I won't do that.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
This is your fault. Choose your friends wisely.
I noticed you don't have a healer, so you guys are dead after session 1. Your fault.
Whoa.
Hey man,
GG.
I've been in a campaign with no healer. It sucks.
No, I mean it's kind of like one of those things where I've run a short campaign before where we had a total of 3 healers. We had a life cleric, we had a celestial warlock, and then we had a bard that really just did a bunch of support spells. Because there was so much healing, I specifically decided to have a lot of opponents be basically like barbarians, where they would just run up and be like, you want to heal? You're going to be standing right in front of the axe. Like, that's just like, if you want to heal a lot, I'm going to inflict more damage. That's just how it is. So I will even it up some way, somehow. But if there are no healers, then I will, make sure that, if you take a lot of damage, they might be further away, so you guys got to wait to, run away or something like that.
Okay.
Be the coolest healer.
Yeah. Danny,
So
what
I
are you
was
thinking?
kind of between two of them based off what the party was gonna do. So I was thinking which to kind of do some spells, and I was thinking more storyline with them or assassin with damage dealer.
We don't have any.
If we're doing a lot of we have a lot of spells it seems like, so I'm kind of leaning towards assassin.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Ooh.
Always need a good rogue.
Well, technically, there's
Ooh.
assassin and
Oh, wait.
rogue
Right.
to choose from.
Yep.
So that's
They're
definitely
different.
split them
There
up.
is a difference, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A dark and
Alright, I'm
story
gonna-
past.
I think I'm gonna look at something a little bit more melee based then.
Makes sense. It sounds like we got a lot of spells going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, remember that guns are available in here. I have yet to fully understand the mechanics of how they work, but there are guns.
I spellcast with my gun.
Well, no.
Twelve gauge,
I
Yeah.
cast 45.
Hey.
I like to prepare my spells for the day.
Loads
Today
gun.
class, I'm teaching
This
you
one's
a
called
Smith and
No,
Wesson.
Self-gauge.
that's where I love the meme where it's the wizard. I'm out of spells. Nope. I cast Gatling gun. It just really just someone's like a fucking
Yeah.
chain gun in his.
Those things always make my wizard heart so happy.
We out of spell slots, but not out of shell slots.
Ah, that's what it is. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so far, just so I can take down notes, is who here has already fully confirmed what kind of class they're going to be? Okay, so we'll start off with Ben. What class are you going to be?
I am a bard subtype. I'm gonna kill this pronunciation. The troubadour.
Trapdoor.
I
Trapdoor.
was a man.
And then let's see, Jade, are you do you know your class yet? Or are you still thinking of classes?
I'm debating. Please come
Got
back
it.
to me.
All right. Andrew, did you want to say yours yet, or do you want to leave it alone?
Yeah, druid.
Druid. Okay.
And then it was warden of the elements.
Okay. Danny, do you know yet? No rush.
I am going to be the assassin executioner guild.
Oh shit.
Broody.
She's gonna be the problem child.
If we got a problem, send him.
Becca, do you know?
Send him.
Wizard.
Wizard.
It's Wizard Annie.
of Waverly Place.
Do you know what subclass you're gonna be yet, or not sure?
Not yet.
Okay. James, do you know?
Wait. No, I do. I think it's called School of Knowledge. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what I am. School of Knowledge.
Get schooled.
Get schooled.
I'm gonna do the Druid Warden of Renewal.
Nice. Last but not least, Shelby, do you know what you're gonna pick?
I'm gonna be a sorcerer with a subclass of Primal Origin.
Nice. Okay. Off there. So, Ben, what is the troubadour? What's like their specialty for the bard? What is it that they do?
I think that's like the singing bard.
That's the singing one. Is that the one that like
Yeah,
if you sing, you automatically do get to sing? Like you do have like a couple of features where it just like you don't even have to make a performance, like it just works.
It just says play the troubadour if you want to play music to bolster your allies.
Okay.
What I've got for stuff. Here. Gifted performer. Describe how you perform for others. You play each song once per long rest. Relaxing song, epic song, heartbreaking song.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you just automatically just do it. Yeah.
So I think I just pick one. Yeah, I play each song once per long rest. So
Okay.
interesting. And then just be bars. No, this is drop. The Maestro, your rallying songs steal the courage of those who listen. When you give a rally die to any ally, they can gain a hope or clear a stress. And then for mastery, it's virtuoso. You and among the greatest of your craft, and your skill is boundless. You can perform each of your gifted performance and features songs twice instead of once per long rest.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Andrew, what does the elemental druid do?
He's gonna be the Earth. He's gonna gain a bonus to your damage threshold equal to your proficiency.
Any cool abilities he's got on level 1?
Oh, it's a great question. I haven't did like set your traits or weapons.
Oh,
or
gotcha.
anything
Okay.
like that, yeah.
What about you, Danny? Were you able to figure out your traits for executioner?
Are you talking class feature or?
Yeah.
Okay, so the class feature is ambush. When you move into melee, you make a success weapon attack, and you can mark a stress to force the target to make a reaction roll, with a difficulty equal to 10 plus your level. On the failure, increase the damage of your attack by a number of d6 equal to your tier.
Okay.
And then get in and out. Ask the GM to either a quick or inconspicuous way to get in and out of a building.
Okay. The door. There you go. Bam. Done.
Out the window? Run out the
Wow.
window.
Chimney, like Santa Claus.
Santa
greatest rogue of all.
Claus.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna talk about traits, like how do we know what's like, if we're a druid, what helps benefit us? Or like,
At the top, it says recommended.
So if you're in Demiplane and you're going in order, it should actually describe to you like exactly what it says you should do. If you're going out of order, it does get confusing. So as long as you're going from like getting started to class to heritage to experiences, it should actually explain to you as you're going through. Everything should have like a either recommended, or it should have like a small, I think it's like in yellow by the select button of like what it thinks is like the best ones for you to pick.
okay.
It is a little bit different at Demiplane because like if you have the physical cards,
Right.
if you had the
Yeah.
physical cards, obviously you've seen them. If you have the physical cards, they
Mhm.
do have labels on them of showing you like what are druid ones,
Yeah.
what are
Right.
what
I
are
remember
warrior
looking at
ones,
them,
kind of
yeah.
like that. Which I mean,
Okay.
I can pull
We'll
up the
look
cards. So if anybody like has like a specific one that they have questions about, I can look them up.
They do all pop up on there when you select to pick your thing. The cards will pop up as like
Do they actually,
Okay.
what their names are, and then you click on it, and it does show you the card and like what they do.
It does show the color and like the label because I think druid is like purple and gold. I think it
It's
is.
Yeah.
when he gets to that section, it will only give him a selection of cards available to him
Got it.
because of his
Okay,
class
then-
and everything.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
Right.
it gives you the like 3 or 4 that are in each category, and it tells you what category they are. It gives you a
Sure,
bar.
okay.
You click on it, it drops down, shows you the card, tells you what you can do with that card.
Oh, I see. It's suggested. Okay, in the right-hand corner, say suggested. Okay. Interesting.
All right, I have decided.
I'm excited.
All right, I'm gonna do a seraph,
Nice.
and then I'm going to do the divine wielder subclass.
Is that the one that actually lets you pick like a legendary weapon, or is that something else?
Pretty close to that, yeah. Hang on. So yeah, I get a spiritual weapon. Basically, whenever I have an equipped weapon with a range or melee, with a range of melee or very close, it can fly from my hand to attack an adversary within close range and then return to you. I can mark a stress to target an additional adversary within range with the same attack roll.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah. I am excited.
Does anybody?
Basically, my weapon is like Captain America's shield.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
It comes right back.
Does any raise your hand if you're for certain on your ancestry race? No one. Oh, one. Okay. Two. Okay. So Jade.
Yay. Yeah, I'm doing elf.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, elf. And
Yep, I'm gonna do an elf.
Yeah.
Shelby. Did you say? Did you have your hand raised? Yeah, I think you're muted.
The Etherist? The Etherist?
Etherist.
How do you... Etherist?
Okay. I want to kind of look up what that is.
I'm going there. I go to climb Mount Everest.
Etherist. Yep, that's it. Okay, Etherist. Humanoids who possess glowing auras and wings that can go. Oh yeah, that's right. That's just the ASMR. Okay. They are ascended from celestials from the hollows above. I love the hallowed soul ability. When you roll with hope, instead of gaining hope, you can remove the stress. It's pretty dope.
Hmm.
For any of you who were not playing in our quick adventure, hope is kind of like one of the bigger mechanics of the game. So if you have abilities that help you out with hope or contribute
very
during the
cool.
fear, it is very useful. I mean, realistically,
It's also kind of like if you got them, spend them because then you get more.
Yeah.
It really like,
Hmm.
yeah.
and depending on,
not
I believe everyone, I think at one, I think has a maximum of 7 hope that they can have. So a combat can go really fast, and you can only have so much, so it makes sense to use them.
I love that I was joking about Captain America's shield, and one of the suggested items for me is in fact a round shield.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that. I'm like, oh, should I take a different shield? Should I same shield?
No, I think I'm gonna go for a two-handed weapon.
Okay.
I think I'm at the end. I think I'm at create connections.
Okay, cool,
So playing a goblin.
sweet.
Yay.
Ooh.
Goblin.
I'm going away.
Uh-huh.
I'm going away from my copyright infringement turtle to make a goblin.
Fair.
You could have done after, over 18 mutant ninja turtle. I'm in tremendous amount of debt, Mutant Ninja Turtle.
18 plus.
Wow.
rated R.
Like my dad was a
I
giant
decided to
rat,
go
you
into
know?
higher education, Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he lied to us. He just said we lived in a sewer constantly, and like you had to eat pizza.
You had it.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah, there was a lot of drugs in that pizza.
We're not even turtles. It was a group hallucination.
Like we're just painted green, and then he put garbage can lids on our backs. You know, I'm not even a turtle.
I want to see that.
He said he was a rat man.
Yeah, no, he actually just he shaved dogs and then just glued the hair to him, and then he took a rope and made it a tail. So he told us he was a rat, but he really wasn't.
That's nasty.
Wow. I want what you're on, man.
He ran on all fours like a chupacabra.
Yeah, I mean, like a chupa thingy. He just came out of the sewer.
chupa
and I said that
thingy.
one day, and I'm like, all right, I guess, you know, he's saying these things, so he's got to be right.
Chupa thingy.
I mean, he was my dad, or at least I thought he was.
I mean, he told us that. I mean, I saw a lot of missing kid posters that looked like me, but not green.
Wow.
But not green. Oh man.
See, that's why that voice would have been good for this campaign, but it's not happening.
Wah, wah, wah.
You could still do the voice just for a goblin.
Nah, man, goblins don't sound like that. It's fine. It's either watered down like Colby or it's Ninja Turtle voice.
Ah.
Less gravelly Colby.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Joe knows that one.
Yep.
I'm still playing between the orc and the fairy, or mixing them. I haven't decided on mine.
Well, if you do you have an idea of what you want your character to be? Like, do you have like a certain like thought process in your head, or are you just kind of intrigued by both of them and just trying to figure it out?
Intrigued by both. So I
Okay.
like the idea of flying, especially like if for an assassin, if I'm trying to get places, flying is like awesome. But like having the ability to do the tusks and have the life at 1 is pretty sweet for just plain orc.
So, I will say that I don't know how this represents in Daggerheart, but like when it comes to like D&D, if it's like your first time really playing a full-fledged campaign, it's better to keep it. It's easier to keep it simple. Whether that is any different in Daggerheart, I don't know because it's the first campaign I'm doing. But it's like for a first-person playing, don't multi-class, don't create this huge complex kind of thing like that. If you have a thought process of being an assassin that can fly, maybe just keep it as simple as that. That's my 2 cents.
Okay. I'll think on
Side
it.
note, assassin that can like fly. I'm just picturing like just sneaking stabs like you're a wasp instead of a fairy, and I kind of like that.
Kind of
Stab you.
So now, funny story, fairies in this campaign setting, or like in Daggerheart, are actually more insectoids.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
I came to
yeah.
mind.
It could be a bee.
Yeah.
I kind of like the whole wasp fairy idea. That's
He's
pretty
so cool.
The wasp.
Can someone explain to me what the base thresholds in armor means?
Where
Would
is
you like me to do it?
well, I'm trying to pull it up because I
Okay. So your damage threshold. So there's 2 numbers there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the lower number. So there's the minor threshold, the major threshold, and the severe threshold. Those 2 numbers are the breaking points. So if you get hit, and they roll either at or below that first number, that's a minor threshold. That means you take 1 HP of damage. If it lands between those 2 numbers, then it's a major threshold, you take 2 HP of damage. And if it's above that top number, it's a severe threshold, which means you take 3 hit points of damage.
Cool.
So if I say I'm doing 13 points of damage, you actually take that to your threshold, and you actually take what you actually take from that. So if you have a 13-17, that means you only. Does it meet? So is that if she has like a 13-17, does it mean that she
I think
gets?
it's meter beat.
It's meter beat. Okay, so then you just take 2 points of damage, then not 13 points of damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we goofed that up. I think on the first fight in that one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Val was like, "I do 7 damage," and you're like, "Okay," and I was like, "I don't think you take 7."
Yeah, it's alright. Like the Strix didn't have that much anyway, and then like the little thieves I think only had 2 HP, except for the leader which had I think like 12. But it's like either way they're freaking down.
Oh, they're toast. Yeah.
Do you know what a whispering orb is?
A whispering orb.
I don't think we talked about that on stream.
It's about this big, and then it goes.
Let me see.
Wow. It's good sound effects.
Literally, whispering orb. What does it do?
Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
I'm just thinking of role models where it's like your whispering eye or something. It's like, that's
Oh my god.
So
I
as
was
far
thinking of an Amazon Alexa.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that like a cell phone? Which like you whisper to the orb and another orb will like receive your message.
Wow, we just hit the full spectrum. Okay.
hang on, I'm looking it up right now. Okay, so it's just a roleplay object, and this is like your arcane source. This is actually what whispers the spells to you. So it's just your casting source, kind of like that. You don't actually like, yeah. It's supposed to actually like it only gives you like the actual prerequisites, and you can hear it. So when you try to cast a spell, like it's telling you what to do to cast it.
I'm just picturing if you tech cast it, it's just Cortana.
So
It's the
I'm
AI.
sorry to interrupt, but I just found this weapon and it like threw me off. It's an arcane frame wheelchair.
I seen that.
Yeah. There's another version too on page 2.
It's a combat wheelchair.
So Joe, speaking of weapons,
You're in a tank.
Oh my
Speaking of weapons,
I guess so.
is everybody else gonna do? Are you gonna do combined weapons, or are you gonna do just basic weapons?
no, we can do combined weapons. Thank you for reminding that. So yes, we can do. I wanted to try something new with this. This is what Ben was already talking about earlier. Essentially, the idea of having like a weapon that does something else. So in this case, gunchucks. You know, like the nunchucks actually do fire rounds off of it, kind of like that. So if you do want to have
Hell yeah.
something, essentially that is a weapon that also has something else with it, doesn't have to be a gun. It can do something else. For all intents and purposes, it doesn't mean you can attack with both on a turn. It's just acting as 2 different weapons, but cinematically, it is kind of like a combo kind of style, kind of weapon, kind of like that. Different examples, if you ever watch a show that I'm referring to, there's a sniper rifle that turns into a scythe. There's wrist punches that turn into fucking rocket launchers. It's weird, but they're cool. So like, but there's certain people that don't actually have like that turn into guns. Like there's a sword that turns into a larger sword, or a sword that the sheath actually turns into a shield, kind of like that. It's essentially saying that you actually have 2 weapons and they cinematically just work together. See if I can actually...
So there's one weapon in here called hand runes, which it doesn't really give any descriptions. Oh, it's very close. Oh, I'm guessing it's like you're actually fighting with your fists, but they add something to it.
That makes sense.
Well, so there's a difference between very close and melee, though. So very close does have some range, though.
So I will send you guys a link of what I'm talking about. This is actually what I was thinking of when I was talking to you, Ben. So I'm going to send you guys a link through Messenger so you guys see what I'm talking about. It's kind of blurry because whoever recorded this probably had terrible connection, but it's just 12 seconds.
Still 10 seconds longer than me.
Cyrus.
I love the laugh, and also I look down and Shelby's just going.
So gunchucks, they're literally just this guy just literally has like pirate revolvers that are attached to chains, and they're actually nunchucks. And then every time he kind of like pulls back, actually pulls back on the trigger, kind of like that.
I cannot wait to watch Ben use those.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be even better with the character concept.
So, for example, there's a character I cosplay from that. His name is Crow. He has a great sword that turns into a scythe, so he doesn't actually have a gun. It's just a sword that turns into a more badass weapon.
So is that like combining the two weapons you picked to start with then, Ben?
Yeah, that's kind of what
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Trying to see something.
The grappler is cool. I mean, obviously not for my class, but I thought that was pretty dope.
I was thinking
like-
for mine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would kind of wish I would have had that for Kari when we were playing, because it's like I had a lot of abilities where I could shield people, but it's like I was very close combat range, so I think maybe melee as well. So I'm like, if I could have just pulled them in with that, like, come here.
Get
That
over
is so
here.
dope.
Get over here.
Get over here. Exactly. That is what that is, essentially.
Who wants to be
That was
Scorpion from Mortal Kombat?
Okay, hold on. Nobody has the book, it looks like, or more or less, but there is actually.
Which page?
They have pictures of the light frame wheelchair, heavy frame wheelchair, and arcane frame wheelchair.
No, I have to see
Oh
this.
my god.
Which?
It's on page 122 and 123. I'll see if I can get it close enough.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my god.
No,
We're ready for
why does
war.
it look like what? Looks like a
Love it.
Spartan in a wheelchair. What is that?
Oh yeah.
And then the arcane is like
Light
a
frame
wizard.
wheelchair has a trick.
That's actually really dope for the wizard one,
That's so cool.
though. Oh my goodness.
I
He's
like that the
literally
Charles
arcane
is
carrying
frame
there.
is
it.
just like an
Wouldn't know.
animal. It's just like animal legs. This has a tail, but like no fucking head.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool, though.
Be wild.
I love the old
That's
man
right.
like Draconic. He's just like riding around like on his steam wheelchair with a little crossbow. Get back here! What have I told you about walking on my lawn?
Yeah, you little bitches, I'm coming.
Yeah. Gonna poop on my grass and get away with it. Oh, damn.
All fun and games that you're messing with old Gus.
Oh, Gus.
That's a returning NPC in my campaign.
Oh.
I'm old Gus. Here to help you.
I'm all Gus.
Old Greg.
I'm all Gus.
Oh gosh. The
Some
whistle.
on Paperboy. Yeah.
Nope. You want some hard candy?
Hard
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah, there's nothing really talking about what the hand runes. Just like ranged very close. So yeah, it's just a little bit further than melee. It sounds like. So it's I would put it with what's her name? Punchy glove chick.
From Arcane?
Gang.
Yang. Yeah, the yellow clothing with like the fire punches
Yep.
from Ruby.
Oh, also for those of you who don't know, movement and distance is different than in D&D. There's like what is it? Very close, close. I gotta remember what the terms are for it.
Very close, close, far, very far. I think there's like another one somewhere in there.
A mile away.
So there's different terms for different things as far as distance, such as something to kind of memorize as far as like if you know that most of your stuff is far or very far, just memorize like the distance that actually equates to. I'm gonna try to do my best to try to remember the terms, and I'm still like going through the book and trying to rewatch all the critical things over and over again.
Ooh. Oh man, there's so many cool domain cards.
Yes.
Mhm. I kind of do like that, where like it simplifies your abilities, which is
Yes.
another big reason why I wanted to play as a spellcaster in Daggerheart,
Yep.
just because D&D spellcasting is like beyond my comprehension
Well, you know,
sometimes.
It's kind of like the advantage a lot of people had for playing Baldur's Gate. Like I know that was even a thing for Ryan. Like she didn't understand a lot of spells, so she played Baldur's Gate. And then in here they have
Yeah.
illustrations, so at least can give you like a
Visual.
aid to
And it's
actually.
dumbed down.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
explains it very simply instead of having this whole paragraph of ifs and buts and do's and don'ts. And
Ooh.
it can be a lot to be a spellcaster in D&D because there's all these, you know, they change so much about them, they over-explain certain things, and
Mhm.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have flashcards for my.
I appreciate that.
and I mean, like, if you're never told differently, a lot of people forget that about the components that are required for spells. You know, verbal, somatic material. So if you've played several campaigns and no one's ever kind of explained it to you, and then you go into a campaign where someone explains that to you, then it kind of ruins the experience because you're so used to just making spells so easily, and now you find out how complicated it is to do spells technically, depending on your class.
I don't think I want bare bones.
So do I need a wand for casting magic, or does a wand just?
It depends. So
easier?
you're a which you are a
I'm the
you're a
book
wizard. So it depends on the
School
wizard.
of knowledge,
Because
yeah.
I know the different spellcasters require different things for what they need. So if it says that it requires it, let me see. Let me go to wizard.
Oh, it doesn't say required. It suggested great staff, which is one of my weapons.
Okay, so
But
it's just,
I noticed.
okay, so it doesn't. That means it does not require you to need a wand. It's just like D&D. Like it's just saying like if you want cinematically to say that your spells are coming for your wand, here's a wand. If you want to say you just have like a staff and just like, you know, very much kind of like a Gandalf thing, like you stab it in the ground to like generate power and then you cast them your offhand. You can do it that way. It's just kind of giving you options of how you have like a source to generate from. So they're kind
So
of just,
noticing the damage, it's a D6 plus 1 mag, and I was like, is that magic?
yep,
or is
magic.
that
So there's
something-
only two. There's just regular damage and magic damage in here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. They've really simplified it in here. It's just that's really just the two. It's just that. Now depending on the person, especially against the creatures you'll fight, they might have varied forms of damage, but realistically it just comes to whether it's magical or not magical.
I clicked too many
I
things.
think so far what I can tell is the difference here, based off of that, like if you get so far down to like elemental, is kind of the effects it adds after that. Like there is certain things that can burn in here. There's certain things that can actually add poison effects in here. Where like in D&D, realistically, if you just took poison damage, it's just literally just taking a certain kind of damage. Are you resistant to it or not? Kind of like that. Anybody who has not said their race yet, if you know your race.
I don't.
I'm doing a ribbit.
A ribbit.
A ribbit.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
back your boy?
Kinda. He's gonna be different, but yeah. Yeah, it was fun playing Barnacle though.
Same
So-
thing.
so-
but-
I still say we should have played Three Toads and been Battletoads.
Aw.
Battletoad. My God.
So
New
question
one
for
shot
you,
idea.
James. Are you gonna be a natural magic or a tech magic? Because you have spells, right? Because you're a druid. Or you pick? Yeah, you picked a druid. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me think about that a little bit more.
Because that's gonna be a difference of whether or not you're like a toad that transforms into another beast. Like I'm this harmless little toad. Bam! I turn into a fucking elephant. What up? Kind of like that.
Figured
Or
out a frog that grew up in a waste dump kind of pond. You know, now he can like change into different species on command because he grew up in the waste. That's just a little backstory I came up with. You don't have to have that.
fair enough. Or you're a tech druid and randomly all of a sudden this harmless little frog comes through. It's like, hey little guy, fuck you! All of a sudden a bunch of pieces just start forming over him like fucking Power Rangers.
Nah, I'm gonna say his ways are much more like magical old
Fair enough.
world kind of stuff.
Joe, for the gun chucks, since we just started, the cat's out of the bag at this point. For the gun version, are we still going to use the quarterstaff stats, or do you want me to take something that's got very close range?
You know, that's
instead
I was just thinking about that before because you guys don't get a gun right away.
Yeah, guns aren't an option.
Yeah, and
Sadly.
yeah, right. What the fuck?
I was looking at whip because whip does have very close range. The damage is 1d6. It's one-handed, so when he's like flipping it out, he'd be using one hand to shoot.
When he's flipping it out.
And then the only like special feature it has is mark a stress to crack the whip and force all adversaries within melee range back to close range. So I could see him like taking them and being like, huh, 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 bah, 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 like trying to scare them back. Like them just being like, what the hell? Like.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that as my secondary then.
Okay.
It's gonna be like when you're at the roller rink. It's like time to crack the whip.
I haven't been to the roller ring in a long time, so I'm gonna take your word for that one.
It's a Bob Burgers reference, but there's a rink in Crystal Lake here that my daughter likes going to.
Fair enough.
I forget that you're like super close to me, Ben.
Yeah, I know. We're like neighbors pretty much.
Yeah, we are.
Guys, we know where she lives now.
I'm on the west side of the lake, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We're getting more specific.
Yeah.
They don't know the town.
What side of the rink going?
No, I don't remember who it was earlier, but somebody threatened to break into my house. I'm like, you don't know where I live, and they're like,
Take a
Wisconsin. I was
fucking
like,
guess who
no.
it was. Take a guess who it was.
I don't know who it was.
I'm gonna guess it was
Maybe
probably
if that
Becca.
party could name themselves.
Probably rhymes with Schmishmecca.
Nah, I think that's too specific. We need to be more. We need to make sure we cover all our bases.
What the hecka?
I'm not gonna lie though, I would be really impressed if you did just show up at some point.
Got
Showing
six
up.
pack. What's up?
You said I could be here.
I've got
No,
tequila
you
and
didn't.
snacks.
Say less. You're going so well.
James, you should do the wall walk with your ribbit or
I'm way
whatever.
ahead of you. I'm way ahead of you.
Hey, like-
I saw that and I was like, nailed it. Let's doing that.
Hear me out. What if we played leapfrog?
Literally.
A bit of an unfair advantage.
Like James' first like quest, you guys don't even have to do anything to get there, but like his major thing to try to get there is he has to cross the street, and he's got to try to make it past all the fucking cars come by.
All these like high tech
Just
steampunk
Frogger.
futuristic cars. Like. Ooh, all right, Anne, make a new character. Yeah.
Who's got revival? Nobody? Nobody. Nobody's a healer.
Yellow
That was the
James was the healer.
Oh,
Oh, another
healer.
ribbon is
Oh.
lost for this year's academy. We got to really move that road somewhere else.
It's all fun and games till he comes back as his next character that's a clank that's yellow and eats dots. Obsessed with cherries and apples. Haunted by ghosts.
Scared of ghosts,
You're
though.
obsessed.
Haunted
Yeah.
by ghosts.
So Danny, you figure out which one?
Yeah.
Did you decide if you're just gonna do full fairy then, or what are you gonna do?
I think I am gonna do the mix.
You're gonna do mix.
Okay.
The fairy org.
Arr.
Yeah. I did the sturdy and wings. It just seems perfect.
This is also a thing to know for your backstory too. That like, you know, because you are mixed, that it's also something to think about. Like, which part is which from which parent, or are both your parents
Okay.
mixed and they got it from something else, something like that. That's something to think of for your backstory as well. It doesn't have to necessarily say your mom is one and your father's another, but maybe the village you're from, if you're from a village, like they've always been this mixed race for a long time, and it's always been that way. And you don't know when it actually started or something like that. You could do that too.
He's a frog.
Hey, Joe.
Yo.
Can you paint me a word picture about the religion in our world?
Paint you a word picture.
Do a word picture.
Yep.
You're Picasso. You can do that.
I know it's a big question to ask so early on, but
Joe, can you explain religion to me?
yeah.
So, all right.
Hold my beer.
Let me pull up my notes for that one. All right. So,
I read some of the basics.
so
but...
as far as in my world, a lot of the religion is the same thing as in here. Now, the religions in each campaign for this are different. So for ours, there isn't so much existing gods anymore, but there are a few around, and I have not named them yet. But there are a few that people truly believe exist, and then there's just a bunch of unnamed gods that people just believe that are just there for their benefit. As far as religion as a source, if you are from the Outer Rim, which is where all the richer families are, religion is not very a common thing. It is more of a it is kind of like the rare few within the outside that actually still have a god that they pray to. Therefore, in the outer sides, having a temple or a church is not common. There's maybe one every some kind of prayer area, one every 10 plus miles, if that.
Okay.
And it's not that large. If you get closer to the center, there is more because they have very little to believe on, and even if they don't truly believe in it, they have to believe in something.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the social society you're from. If you can afford to be safe, most likely you were not raised to believe in a god. But if you're born in the poverty and you're kind of stuck in the subjugation, that's the only thing you really have to really believe that can save you from this.
Okay. Cool. I'm on my background questions, and it's asking me about gods.
So the overall the thing is
God?
ever since
Yeah, right.
this tower randomly formed X amount of years ago, because no one really remembers where it began other than random rumors and stories. Because of that, more people started forming into a line of moving everything to tech, and therefore, if there were gods, they stopped having a communication because people believed, well, I don't need to communicate to a god and do all these things to get my magic. I can just go buy this device and, get rid of the middleman.
Okay.
But the poor can't buy those devices. Or if they do, like if you are from the lower end and you do have a device that casts magic for you, I'd say it's a hand-me-down.
Okay.
Joe, I changed my subclass.
God, fucking damn it.
Damn it, Bobby.
I'm sorry.
That's one strike. You only get 3.
Oh,
God.
I swear to God, 15,
I'm gonna
16
spend
more
a hope
times.
to take away her strike.
What do you change it to?
Elemental origin.
So you're still a sorcerer?
Yep, still sorcerer, just different subclass.
Ooh, elemental.
So we got 2 people that do an elemental magic. All right, cool. Now, for a sorcerer, does it have you pick
Earth.
the elemental? Are you doing earth too? Okay.
Oh no, I said that. No, I was being silly. She didn't say anything.
Oh,
I didn't say anything.
does it have you pick a certain element? Which one are you
Yeah.
picking?
Lightning.
Lightning.
I want to be able to charge whispering orbs.
That will kind of have some
The
cool,
device.
like, roleplay mechanics and, technology and
That's what I thought too.
yeah,
I
they'll
was
have
like,
some
this
cool
could be
roleplay
kinda fun.
mechanics. Yep.
Sorry, Shelby. We sound similar sometimes. I didn't mean to do that. I was being
No, you're
silly.
good. It's
Um,
only because we hang out so much. It's fine.
I'm like Earth, and he's Earth. I'm like, no, I'm not speaking for her. I don't speak for
I'm
the
a
trees.
ventriloquist.
So, as you guys are working, I'll explain some more about the region. So, like I said, you guys over at the Ember Academy are in the far north. If you guys looked at the map that I sent you earlier, you're at the furthest north, kind of like dead center of the map, kind of where it looks like there's sort of like more orange in the map, just a little bit to the right of where it looks like it's snow. The reason why I do not have that put on yet is specifically because I have not fully committed to where I'm going to put things, but that's where you guys are. And the region you're in is almost always like fall. Like, it always switches kind of between a fall to a summertime. Like there's like almost like a magic in the area that actually makes things kind of bloom without dying, constantly going through a cycle that does not require winter. Just kind of fall goes through, then it stops for a while, then goes back to summer, maybe a little bit of spring, but winter does not exist there.
Oh no, Jon Snow, there's no winter.
Oh.
Winter is not coming.
Winter doesn't exist.
I keep hoping it, but it'll never come.
But literally, like about a good 2 days hike west of the academy, there are literally like tall mountains that separate the region, and literally those mountains literally have a regional difference. On the east side of the mountains is constantly always warm, and on the west side it's constantly always cold. Therefore, the terrain is very much difficult to cross because on the west side of that region is constantly winter. And it's always ranging from the warmest to be about 20 degrees to the coldest going to be at its worst times is like negative 50.
Cool.
To imply the center of the map, where I kind of have just like a basic tower there, that is the tower that I'm talking about. So if you are from like the poor areas, you're kind of from like the areas closer to that, but not actually on that spot. So no one can live on that empty area in the center. It is completely barren. And there's like pipelines and wires all over the place. It's impossible to live in. But like if you are within the forest, just a little bit north of that or south of that, you're in the poor areas. You are subject. You can't afford to move anywhere else. You have to live in those areas. If anybody wants to take notes, I will give you a list of names of places where you can be from, and tell you where they are located. So obviously, you guys start off in Emberfall. Emberfall is the area you are. The academy is Ember Academy. There is the Summer Rose Academy, which is the Summer Rose Academy is all the way south. It's in the islands all the way south. And that's in the Summer Vale. That has almost the exact same climate as the Ember Academy. The only difference is that it really goes to fall. It's more or less just springtime and summer instead of summer and fall. Both of those areas, whether or not you go to the academy or not, those are both areas for people who either work at the universities or they know someone who works at those universities, or you're part of one of the dorms. They are definitely not towns where you would live in if you're not associated with the university itself. So it takes up most of the area. There is the Etherglow. This is a town that follows the old rules of magic. It is kind of one of the few towns that is still higher up as far as social status without actually, with still having a general belief in old religion. And that is all the way to the east of the actual continent itself. So Etherglow would be one of the last few like high society towns that still has a religious staple to them. There is Dracoria. Dracoria is one of the poorer populations, and it is a deserted land. This is the area that's just south of the tower. Usually, if you live here, either you're raised to be able to handle the heat, or you're a race that naturally can handle the heat. More times than not, the leaders of this town are draconian by nature, dragon people. Most people who cast spells here usually use fire, as it is a good way to teach yourself how to use fire because it is constantly controlled. There's Phalith. Phalith is a town just north of the tower. It is another poverty town itself, but Phalith itself, again, is very religious. And I gotta pull it back up. Very religious, and is the one town that constantly believes that they know the answers to the tower. But most people believe that they are just people that have just lost their mind, and because they think that they know everything, that they actually do know everything, but no one really believes them outside of their own clan. There is the Nethermoor region. This is actually a total of several towns together that have actually culminated to one area, as they all believe that this is actually a site to an apocalypse. And the Nethermoor region is actually due southeast. They're actually in what are called the Drylands, which are constantly cold, but they're not so cold that it's unable to live in. Because of it's the constant cold climate, it rarely is sunny outside, therefore the name Nethermoor. There is the Radiant Shore. Radiant Shore really takes up, if you about due northeast, the nearest shore northeast of the tower. This is kind of like the Malibu, Florida region of the area. This is kind of people who have a lot of money that have ready to retired and stuff like that. This is where they go. A lot of heroes go here when they have enough money, because this is kind of like the dream spot. Like, if I can make it big, I'm going to go to the Radiant Shore, kind of like that. And they settle down. Ironhold is one of the last facilities that still makes tech that isn't hacked. Ironhold itself is all the way due west, and it's in, if you look all the way to the west side, there's one spot that's all stone. That's Ironhold itself. If you are born in Ironhold, you are told to believe that magic is a sin, and that if you use magic, you're banished. They are actually very, very wealthy because they still create tech that has ways of not being hacked. There's the Wildercrest, which are the forests just south of the Ironhold. Those are usually full of rangers and druids, people who believe that, we should never have moved to the tech. We should be part of nature. Mirage Fell is a continent all the way to the south. Mirage Fell has not been they are the one continent that is not subjugated by tech, because tech usually doesn't cross water. As far as they haven't made creatures do so yet, and therefore they have not had any opinion because the tech hasn't affected them. So they're kind of doing their own thing. Whisperwind is one of the few that is unique. Whisperwind is actually not on the continent itself. It is a flying society. This is a cloud society that has several, about a good 100 floating platforms that are both controlled by magic and tech in harmony. Very much kind of like I kind of created kind of very much of the first movie Avatar, where it's like the gravity's kind of like affecting with like the stones in the clouds. That is the Whisperwind. So that is a constant flying like calamity of nature that people live on, and they just stay up there because they believe that they cannot be harmed up there. And that's what I got so far. That's what you guys can work off of.
I like the flying city idea. That's really cool. What's that Studio Ghibli movie it reminds me of? Also like
Castle in the Sky.
I was literally it. Castles in the Sky.
I usually almost every campaign I usually have some kind of flying fortress, but it's usually more tech based. So this is gonna be the first one I'm gonna do. That's actually more kind of like it's a random calamity that no one can explain, and it just kind of exists.
That was good flavor.
There will be more locations released later, but at least you can use these to base off maybe where you're from.
What was that one? Mirage Fell?
Yep, Mirage Fell.
I like that one.
Yeah, all the way to the south. Their ways are kind of very forbidden to be told to outsiders. And, if you're from the Mirage Fell, you're very much in secret, because they kind of like, if we don't invite people here, we will not be harmed. So we keep ourselves tight-knit. If people leave the Mirage Fell, you are kind of sworn to secrecy to not really tell about what we do in the Mirage Fell, kind of like that.
So as far as healing goes, the only person that has like healing magic is you, James?
What do I know?
I have some healing magic.
There's also potions, and then in downtime, so outside of combat, you can do like a short rest basically, and you can remove like 1
Yes.
HP damage, 1 armor, 1 stress, stuff like that.
Short rest is a
I
little
did forget about that.
Yeah, short rest is a little bit more efficient in here than in D&D, where short rest you got to kind of expend hit points to heal. In this, there are ways that you can essentially. So what we discovered is if you just want to help yourself, you do have ways to do it. But if you decide to do something that everyone else is doing, it kind of like duplicates the effect, especially if it's involving hope. And if you're helping somebody else for support, it also does things more. So it helps you actually like help each other out as a team. As they did it with their 1 short rest, a lot of people got hope back with also healing and getting some, I think, armor pieces back. So if you do
I
it
think
right,
I do like how the short rests work here.
Yeah, they're a
because,
little more
like,
efficient.
It gives it a purpose.
Yeah, nowadays
I
I
can
don't.
also.
Go ahead.
I can also either give someone a hope, clear a hit point, or clear a stress with one of my abilities.
I think I can. Hang on.
Explain how you're clearing someone else's stress.
Back rub.
Back rub.
Back rub.
Yeah. Back rub, front rub, whatever.
Oh no.
Depends how friendly we are.
Rub a dub dub, 3 men in the tub.
Gonna be like, oh man,
That's
I'm just
lovely.
picturing the scene.
Wow.
Picturing the scene from Beer Fest where they're talking to the science guy, and he's like, rip,
Yes.
rip, and I'm just picturing James's like rivet character.
Best I can do is Jennifer Coolidge ASMR. Take it or leave it.
Oh, you did such a good job.
Now
to
the
sleep now.
the thing in here is roleplay is a little more heavy as far as, which is good, is how to do things. So yeah, you can do these things, but as far as roleplay wise, they're giving them to you, but you explain how you use them. So mechanic wise, it does say yes, because you're doing it this way, you gain hope back. But how is your character actually doing this? You know, yeah, are they giving someone a massage? Are they doing this thing? It's all about the role play. You're supposed to really give the other people kind of a more viewpoint of how it's going, kind of like that.
Trying to think how my client can like short rest. Plug me in.
Well, you're half
Project
plank,
Fire.
half giant, right?
Yeah.
You could still be semi, like you're a
Well,
cyborg.
I think
More robot than.
I think we
than-
decided. I
The
think the way that he
giant
was working on
Yeah.
it was he's not a cyborg. He picked the giant out to be a larger robot and then
Yeah.
have features from a giant, kind of like that. So he's still a robot
Yeah.
through and through. But he's more of
That's
like a
cool,
tanky
though.
kind of robot, kind of like that.
You got a little solar panel pops up on your head when you
Yeah, okay, solar panel like that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as sleep, yeah, you probably have to. You can do
Power
it 2
down.
different ways. I mean, you can literally say you have to
Right.
power down to recharge, or you can kind of like legitimately do the fresh cut grass thing, where he's never sleeping, his eyes are always open, he's just like staring at everybody while they sleep, kind of like that, you know, kind of thing.
I'm the watcher.
You can really do whatever you want. It just figure
Yeah.
out how you do it, so it's a mechanic. So like, if
Right.
you say you don't need to sleep, then explain like, is it because the way that you were made that you don't need to recharge, or
Sure.
because by all intents and purposes, the creatures that exist in the world that are machines, they do need to be recharged. They need solar energy of some ways, or they need to be charged by another source of some kind.
Right.
So you know, you can do it like that. And if you do the story we made where what we picked about why you were created that way, then you can
Yeah.
choose on that side where you created without a necessity to actually need to power down, kind of like that.
Right.
But that does that mean you need to be constantly repaired? Do you need to constantly have to go somewhere and
Right.
get yourself fixed up? Otherwise, that piece of machine, maybe that, you know, at your earlier age, because you were just made.
Yeah.
Perhaps this piece of machinery is still kind of like new, so therefore it's kind of up to kind of need to be fixed. And maybe you do need to find different places around the realm when you kind of go, and you need to find a spot to be like, okay, just in case of it short circuits, I need to like buy a piece to make sure I can repair it now.
Right. Cool.
Kind of like a cleric kind of saying like when they do their downtimes they're supposed to go to like temple or something like that. Same thing as this. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Got you.
you
Okay.
don't have to sleep, but you do need to maintain the peace that allows you to stay awake, kind of like that.
Got you.
So there's a spell that I'm trying to figure out if it's damage or what it is, because it's called Bolt Beacon, and I'm wondering if it's like Fireball.
Let me see.
So it says make a
Bolt.
It says you send shimmering light, but I'm like, is that
Make a
supposed to
spellcast
be-
roll against a target within fire range. On success, spend the hope to send a bolt of shimmering light towards them. It's a damage spell.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are
That
still.
sounds so, but then it was like shimmering light, and I was like, that sounds kind of fun.
All right, so
Like,
it's
something
essentially it's I think it's kind of describing it as kind of like guiding bolt. So it's supposed to kind of look like radiant light, kind of like that. So you're
Okay.
still casting a
Oh, yeah,
spell, but instead of like
that
being
one.
fire or lightning, it's just like a light of like just radiant shimmering light, kind of like that. So you still do a spellcast
Okay.
roll. If you hit, you get to spend a hope to deal the damage. The target temporarily becomes vulnerable. Okay, yeah, so it's basically Guiding Bolt, because Guiding Bolt, once you hit, the next person gets advantage on them. This is just essentially kind of saying that, but kind of in a backward stasis, that the target is now vulnerable from the next attack. Which
If
Guiding
it
Bolt is...
matters, Becca, I did pick that one.
Okay.
If that matters to you at all. But if you did want that one, there was another one I was like kind of thinking about, so I will happily like swap out, so we're not
No,
like
that's
doubling up.
fine, because I just didn't understand it, and now that I understand it, I kind of want a different one instead.
Okay.
'Cause some of these are like 3 for 1, where I can just like grant slumber, and then do like an arcane barrage or telepathy. And I'm like, I kind of want 3 for the price of 1. It's cool, but I think like some of these other ones, like making mist or whatever, is cooler. So, what you keep it? You keep that, Jade.
All right. Good.
I don't want it
All right. Fine.
unless you want it. Then I want it back. Just kidding.
I mean, you have it, so I don't want
No.
it. But wait, if you don't want it, I'm going to take it.
I only want it if you want it.
Does anybody have any questions, like Jade asking about religion? Do you guys have any questions that you want to know about the world that I have not answered yet? Like, I'll try to answer what I can with what I've already created. Do you guys have any, whatever questions, try to throw them at me, I'll see what I can answer.
Mine's about the cards again. It says make a spellcast roll, and then there's the 13 in parentheses. Do you know what that means? Does that mean like it has to be over 13 for it to succeed?
What's it called?
Or, well, this one's just called Book of Typhar, but one of the spells in the book says spellcast roll 13. I'm just wondering if that means it has to be above 13.
Let's see.
Probably.
Okay, so Book of Typhar has 3 different spells.
Mm-hmm.
Make a spellcast
The
roll.
bottom one.
Bottom one. Okay, make a spellcast roll 13 to temporarily thick fog the areas. It's a saving throw. Looks like. So it's like a DC
So
13.
does that mean?
So you're not casting anything. I have to probably roll against it.
Oh, so
No,
I
I think-
roll.
I think she rolled
See?
because Val tried doing that in the one shot and it failed because
Does it
didn't roll high
does it
enough.
just say you just got to make a
Hmm.
spellcast roll, but you had to at least have to make a 13?
I mean, it just says what it says, and I guess I don't understand it. Make a spellcast roll to cast. I mean, it kind of seems like it's me.
See, I'm trying to search it up. Okay, so a roll of 13 on a spellcast roll for Mysterious Mist and Daggerheart means the caster succeed in creating a temporary thick fog. So it's basically saying that you need a 13 or higher to succeed.
Okay, so that's for me.
Mm-hmm. So because you're not actually targeting somebody, you're targeting an area, it's kind of like you can't just activate it. You need to actually make sure your spell actually works. In essence, 13 is a successful roll in Daggerheart for a particular spell achieving the desired effect. This is their... Oh, okay, so it's supposed to be in the middle ground between D&D 5e's version of relying on attack roll or saving throw. So instead of me making a saving throw, you're just trying to beat a standard number.
It also looks like there's other books that have spells in that say make a spellcast roll against a target within very close range.
Mhm.
On a success, they're asleep. This is a slumber one. And it doesn't give a number for the spellcast roll.
So that means...
So in that case,
So you're just targeting a target. and it's just like a spell attack.
Okay.
So you just targeted them, and if it succeeds, then they.
So would it succeed if it?
Which one is this?
How would it?
Which book is it?
Book of Iliad, Illiat.
Slumber. Make a spellcast roll against any target within close range. On success, they're asleep until they take damage. Yeah, so it just looks like it just has to hit. Let me double check.
We do competing rolls, or would it be that I would have to break the threshold of the person's?
Looks like you just
DC?
no. It just looks like you just have to successfully hit pass their evasion.
So where does it say that, or is that just something that?
So
is
it's
kind of the
it's
GM does?
because it rolls as it has the same description as doing a targeted spell, but in this case, instead of
Okay.
actually inflicting damage, the source that you're actually inflicting is the function of sleep. So So as far as I can tell, it looks like as long as it says if the roll is when it requires a spell cast against a target, and it doesn't have a number after that, you are just literally targeting an adversary. If it has a number after that, you're still targeting if you have a number behind it, it's like you're targeting a location. So like fog, you're not targeting an adversary, you're targeting like the environment.
Okay. I might ask this again whenever it comes to the time.
I think it's just kind of confusing because it's saying that like a spell attack kind of like that instead of just kind of saying like an effect. So I think that's just where the confusion is.
Okay.
I think they're just trying to make it as simple as possible, just saying that like anything you're doing that says you are targeting an adversary is just always called the same thing. Your spell has to still this slumber spell still technically has to touch them. In this case, though, you're not inflicting damage. You're just giving them the effect of asleep. In this case, they stay asleep until they take damage, or the GM spins a fear to wake them up.
Okay. So melee range is like within 5 feet.
Melee range is
or-
10 feet.
So does it go melee range is within very close? Because very close is 5 to 10 feet, or I
If
understand
very
that
close is
wrong.
5 to 10 feet, then very close is melee range. Because melee range is 5 to 10.
unless maybe I'm understanding.
All right.
So I think what they're essentially saying is slumber, you technically are touching a target. Since it needs very close range.
Very close is 5 to 10 feet.
5 to 10 feet, yep.
Okay. There's nothing closer than very close range. Everyone's 5 feet apart from everyone in this world. Social distancing.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Stay away from me.
You get away.
You're too close.
Hey, Joe, if I wanted to kind of flavor a weapon based off what I was messaging you about earlier, arcane gauntlets or dagger?
Arcane gauntlets.
Okay.
Cool.
And in this case, if it's what you mentioned to me, just one, not two,
Mhm.
then
Yep, just one.
Yep. So cinematically, I'd say depending on which arm the gauntlet on, kind of has like a different effect, like a cinematic effect of how it works.
Cool. Alright, I think I have caught up to the create connections part.
Okay. For the last two people who have not given me the ancestry, do you want to announce them? Which is Andrew and Becky.
Wait, giving you what? What do you need?
Your race.
So I didn't get there yet. I'm still stuck on the spells. You know I'm stuck on the spells. I just asked spell questions. Like,
Oh God.
okay, I will get there. I'm thinking
gonna mail
maybe
you
some type of
flashcards.
cat person. Okay. You know, you can write that down. If it changes, I'll let you know.
Yeah, sleep on it. Yeah, sleep on it.
So we have a goblin, a clank, a ribbit, an aetherist, an elf, and a fairy orc.
They all walk into a bar. Go.
Shit happens.
This is.
Y'all are gonna let Danny be the only half race here? What the hell?
Oh, you cut out.
We didn't hear you.
Y'all are gonna
You cut
y'all are just gonna let Danny just be the only mixed race here? Well, I guess Andrew's doing a mixed race, but yeah.
Yeah. True. Yes.
I'm gonna be the oddball.
Ooh. Special.
You know, sorry, unrelated to what we're working on currently. Where was Arcana Miscellanea with these dice when I was playing Hades? They have the flame dice.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's
Where
they
was
get
it?
so many pretty dice.
They just released their Instagram post for what's coming out
Ooh.
in their August drop.
I will say, like, shameless here is that, yeah, we do promote them, but they do have fantastic dice. We would not be promoted when we didn't love the dice. Their dice
Yeah,
are great.
where's these little fireballs of death when I needed them?
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
I have-
cast fire.
I have 2 sets of dice from them. I have one that's exclusively for Silic, and then one is just random dice for whatever occasion. And, yeah, their dice are pretty good.
I do have to say, I like that the purple dice that are very much Dahlia dice are called the Flirt.
Yeah.
I just love that, like, the first day she was rolling with them, she couldn't get shit for a roll.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is bad promotion, Ryan. You gotta roll higher.
I really actually really like the verdant ones. Those are super pretty.
Yeah, they're like mint green with the gold.
Yeah.
They're still available.
Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
No, don't buy those dice. No. Stop it.
Stop it. Oh, I did it.
Oh. Oh God, I'm on the website. Who let me do this?
Shit, no, not the
Is
dice
this my credit
section.
card that I'm putting?
Oh God.
Yeah. That happens. So.
I take it as
think
a
it might be
sign
gone.
once in a while. Like, I always go to the credit card spot, and for some reason, like, either the site, like, I said, type in the card wrong. It's like, your card is incorrect. Well, guess what? I ain't buying shit from you then, and I just back out.
Guess I
They're
didn't
still
either.
there. They're still there and available.
God dang it. They're so pretty.
Out of here.
I'm gonna put that down.
Dangerous.
All right, while
It's way
we're
too
waiting,
tempting.
does anybody have artwork that they already have as far as inspiration for their characters?
I dropped my pen.
That's not the answer to
I'm
the
in
question.
I'm in the experiences right now, working on that.
I sent all my stuff to our lovely group artists last
enough.
night.
Yep.
Gotcha. I think I'm
Can
starting to get a better feel.
I have no equipment, but Joe, you can share my Hero Forge if you really want to.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not gonna try to
Nah, it's
put it
okay.
in stream. Make sure that if you have anything inspiration, send it to her sooner rather than later. The longer it takes, the less chance she has of making it in time to actually have something set up.
I will I'll definitely send her more things. I got my Hero Forge done, but I'll send her more reference photos and that later.
Okay.
I need to tweak my Hero Forge because my weapons, I hadn't added any since I didn't decide on what I was using until
Right.
half an hour ago.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to add weapons to the Hero Forge, you can just tell her like send her pictures of the weapons, and then she'll put it in there.
Yeah, alright.
Especially
The
since
giant
like the weapons
greatsword,
with like,
obviously.
a giant greatsword. There you go. The biggest fucking sword. I want
Yeah.
Berserk anime to look fucking like they're blushing watching this sword.
I want to be like Fenris in Dragon Age, where the sword is like eyes. That's my ideal goal.
Okay. Wow, look at that sword. Wow.
I want you to have problems walking through doorways with this sword. Like, fuck, it's always
Yeah,
fucking
yes.
way.
Well, for the people at home watching, the flame dice are no longer available.
Who did it? Who did it?
Who did it?
Okay, take it, Ben. You're gonna make me buy the Verdant ones.
Some butthole bought them. I don't know.
Probably somebody with gunchucks.
Burn it down, baby.
So another question for you, Joe.
Uh-huh.
When it says for armor, base thresholds blank over blank, like a fraction, like 6/13.
So this is what we were talking about before. So you have
5/11.
your different sorts of damage. So the fraction is what it takes to actually do. Was it the minor, regular? I forgot the actual terms, but minor, regular, severe. And this determines if it's lower, it's 1 point, middle 2 points, higher 3 points of damage.
So
Yeah.
Becca, do you remember when we did the one shot when you had those two numbers and it was like 1 HP, 2 HP, or 3 HP depending?
Yeah. So what does how does that equate to this though? Like 5/11. What does that
So
mean?
anything 1 to 4 is 1 damage. 5 to
9.
What's your second number? 9. So 5 to 9
2
is
points.
2 damage, and then 10 and above is 3.
Huh.
So the higher you have those numbers, the greater chances you have of taking less. So like when I say 9 points of damage, doesn't mean you're actually going to take 9 points of damage. You actually have to take it within that fraction to figure out if it's lower than the fraction, higher than fraction, or within the fraction's parameters.
So 5 to 11 is less armor than 6/13.
You take less damage. If you get hit with a higher number, you take less
But it
damage
has-
with
but-
the higher AC.
But that doesn't. But that's not. But you still have armor on the side. You can still, I think, chop an armor to not take any damage. I think that's what it is. So
Yeah, like
drop
you
your
can take
armor-
a stress, I think.
yeah,
or
your armor.
whatever.
Well, your armor is separate. So if you are going to take like that severe 3 points of damage, you're going to say I'm just going to drop one armor, and then not take any damage for that one. But they're two different things. Your threshold and your armor are different things.
So is a 6/13 more armor or more better than a 5/11?
Yeah, because they gotta roll higher to
Yeah.
do damage to you.
Yeah, you want higher numbers. Yeah.
Sorry, are you looking at the Gambison versus the leather armor?
Yeah, because one has
Okay.
extra flexible evasion. I'm like, that looks
Right.
kind of cool.
So the leather armor, you have a higher threshold, which means that if you get hit with a higher number, you can take less damage.
Okay.
Your base score is a 3, so I'm guessing you have 3 armors that you can spend to drop that threshold.
Mhm.
Your Gambison is a 5 to 11, so you take more HP damage because there's less there to kind of block it. You still have a 3, but you get a +1 to evasion, so you're harder to hit overall.
Got you.
So
I
like
guess I'm wondering,
so like
how do you know what your overall evasion is per class?
it should give it to you on your sheet once you finish it up. It actually should give you your evasion score.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't think we've seen
Okay.
that just yet.
Yeah, once
So
your
if I
sheet's done,
wanted
it
to-
should actually accumulate your actual evasion score, because that's essentially kind of like your D&D AC. That is, it's like, because AC and D&D is taking into account your evasion and your armor. In this, you actually have evasion trying to move away from attack, and your armor to try to resist the attack, if that makes any sense. So it won't actually show. I'm guessing it won't show you your evasion score until you're done.
Yeah. So
Okay.
think of it this way: a Gambison is padded armor. Leather armor is like hard leather armor. It's going to be easier to move around in a Gambison than it is actual leather armor. So,
So-
your evasion's going to be higher.
I don't know if
you
you
move
can
around
s-
easier.
I don't know if you guys can see it. I print out sheets. So on top left of your sheet, you will have an evasion score and you'll have an armor score. Next to the armor score, you'll actually have specific slots that actually shows how many armor pieces you have. So this is actually what you will see once you actually have the sheet done. Now, it might be a little bit different because you'll see it digitally. This is the physical copy, but theoretically it will look somewhat similar.
okay.
And then so then from there, like on my sheet, you top left you have evasion, then you have armor, and it kind of like, you have so many armor slots that you have, And then you got your 5 scores. So you have your agility score, your strength score, your finesse skill, instinct, presence, knowledge. And then you have your minor damage, major damage, severe damage, and actually has like a key under there. So when you see your sheets, it'll actually show that minor damage is 1 HP, major is 2, and severe is 3. So it will actually remind you when you look at your sheets of like what you actually have to do. Along with hope. So like when you have hope, it actually will have slots to actually say that you use a hope, so you have to take a hope slot off. So at 2, 4, 6. So actually, at level 1, you can have. Looks like you can have 6 hope.
Oh god, that's awful warp. I would like to say that Ben is a bad influence.
Oh no.
Hurts you.
Yep, yeah, there's another set of dice that's not available anymore.
Oh!
No.
Ben's a bad
The math
influence.
rocks. The math rocks.
It's not a verdant one, is it?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Hey,
Listen,
it's tradition
we
that
know-
I get a new set of dice for a new character, and yep.
Listen, we might know the approximate location of where you might live.
Gotta beat him to the mailbox.
Them's fighting words.
Now, I will also say that for whoever's left, I don't know who's all left finishing their stuff, but you can always figure out like the abilities later on if you're not fully sure on what abilities you want. These are one things that you can kind of wait till a little bit later to do. That's not going to really define your character to the next boss we got to take care of if you're unsure about what you're going to pick.
Oh, mixed ancestry.
Ben, you missed me calling you a bad influence.
You're welcome. I was acquiring Susan. Did you get the verdants?
Maybe. Yeah.
Virtual high five.
It would be kind of funny that not only we're promoting their stuff, but we're the only ones that are like buying their dice online.
Yeah, but now we can show people the wonderful dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're promoting.
That one's gonna be my Hope D12 for this. I found one of the D20s that somebody gave me at the live show that was in Chicago. It was still like hidden in that bag I had as matron. It's now made its way into my dice collection, so that'll be used at some point.
I actually found these really cool dice. I don't know if you guys, but I bought these for this game because I thought I was gonna play Frogman, but I'm not gonna do that now. So I'm playing this.
Ew.
Oh yeah,
Goblin
you sent
Man
pictures in the
dice
chat. They're
now.
cool. Those are fabulous.
Yeah, those are sick.
I'll take a picture and send them to the group. But yeah, they're like partially see-through with like a little bit of cloudiness.
Oh, I love dice like that. My opalite dice are like that, and they're so cool.
Oh, I love opal.
Oh wait, hang on.
Ugh. Opal, pearl, and like shell. That's like
Oyster?
iridescent. Ugh. Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah,
Wow.
These ones, yeah. Rebecca.
Oh, neat.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
It's kind of hard to tell, but they are like very, very
They
translucent.
got little rainbows in them.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, and I've
Moonstone
got
is also really pretty.
yeah. These ones are like the holographic ones.
Oh
too.
yes, those are so cool. I love looking at stuff like that. I could just like sit
Right.
with that in the sun and just stare at it for like a long time.
Right? I have labradorite ones that one of my friends got me for my birthday, but I can't reach them right now.
Oh, those are so cool.
Yeah.
Aren't they those old animated movies like The Last Unicorn? How like they made things so sparkly and rainbowy.
Yeah.
Like it looked, I don't know, it had that cool like dark like what do you like kind of like a dark gothic type. I don't know what the right word for describing it is, but like I thought it was really cool.
I thought they were just Labradorite retrievers.
Oh man.
Getting into the bard now, baby.
This is gonna be great.
Now, what does it mean by choose your experience? What is
So,
that?
your experience. So this is kind of filling in different words or phrases that kind of fill in like if you're an assassin, explain like your like there are examples at the bottom of like different backgrounds that can kind of fill into those voids. And this is like your character starts with 2 experience, each with a +2 modifier. And you'll earn more throughout their adventures. Before creating, you want to add a solid idea of your character. Word or phrase that embodies something distinct about your character. For example, talented or focuses are too broad as they can be applied to almost any situation. Swashbuckler or magic studies. So this is additional information for flavor about your character.
Flavor. Got it.
Yes, but you can also spend a hope and use one of these experiences to add 2 to a roll.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember in the quick start, they mentioned that you want at least like one that can be used outside of combat and one that could also be used
for
in
roleplay.
combat. Now, if you can justify why you're allowed to use this experience for either, you can do so if the DM will allow it.
It's like if my
one of
character really wants to be like a hero and that's her goal, is that she wants to be like a hero and help people. What would I put for that?
So you wouldn't want to be so broad as a hero, especially since kind of like the main plot of here. You want to kind of say like,
helpful.
What about her? Yeah, I would say, what about her heroicness? Do you think that like she would do like stand up for weak? Or,
right,
like,
stand,
like
when it comes down to it,
the shield.
Yeah, like obviously you don't. I'm not going to give you experience for every time you're being a hero, but like if you were, if it is more defining for you to say that you are actually going to put yourself in front of a blade for somebody else as far as heroic, that's an experience. Or would you be someone that would, you know, something like that, like be more specific about something that would be that point.
For example, and we'll see if Joe allows it, I chose fast hands because he plays instruments and he has quick hands. Or while he's attacking, if he's really trying to get the nunchucks going, he would have fast hands.
Correct. That's fine. Yep.
And shred with
Now,
3 exclamation.
You could, so like in this case, like let's say Shelby, like you guys are put in a situation where there's a bunch of people getting attacked, and as a hero, you automatically, not specifically as a job, but the call of duty of actually want to save somebody, if you had that set down like experience of like protecting those that are less fortunate, you go in there, that's your experience, saying that you are going to defend them as a hero, not for the job but for the right thing to do, kind of like that.
Yeah.
I did find one experience. There's like no one left behind, so there's that. I did that.
There you go, that works too. Yep.
Yep.
You know, if someone in here automatically like has like the way of thinking, like you think you're going to be like kind of like the leader of the group or something like that, like you think that's where you're going to be, that could be an experience, saying that you've always kind of been the person that kind of runs things. And you know, if you guys do a situation that the DM or the GM is myself thinks that actually that's a really cool idea, the way you're leading the group, that's an experience.
Bonus points for being creative.
Experiences are basically your skills.
But instead of them having already been pre-made for you, you can kind of make them yourself.
The Lancer system does something very similar as well, which is like the driving around in giant mechs.
The nice thing about these mechanics, but can be complicated for people who are used to them, is because a lot of these are kind of allowing you to create your own thing. But if you're not used to doing that, then you're kind of like, okay, so I got to think of what I actually want to create, because you're not given options really technically in front of you. You don't have like a scroll down bar of like, these are your options. You can kind of come up with your own thing. Becca, where are you at?
So I was trying to see if I can make 2, but it looks like they're not mixable. I was trying to mix 2 races, but it looks like I was going to mix Halfling and Qatari, but they're not mixable. I think it's because Qatari don't have a definable trait you can access, really. It's more just like advantage on ability or something, or you can spend 2 hope.
Well, so what we discovered is that there's a top feature and a bottom feature, and you can't do like 2 tops and 2 bottoms. So double check the abilities that you want. So like, you should here. So you want to be a Qatari and a what?
I was thinking about a Qatari halfling, so basically like a small cat person.
Okay. So
A kitten.
Dwarf kitty.
And if you will.
Dwarf kitten.
Yeah, that would be a rotund boy if it was a dwarf.
Okay,
cat.
so Qatari.
Maybe if I
So
choose
okay, so
Qatari
as
for-
far as the top feature that a Qatari can do, is does it say? You can get the feline instincts if you want. So let's see. So
Yeah, I don't think Qatari have a bottom feature though, because I went to look. I don't think I saw them down there unless I was tripping.
what's the second one you wanted?
Oh, I know what they are down there. Well, I was thinking halfling Qatari, so I guess I would just look at what both top and bottom features are and just pick from there.
Yeah.
And scratch target. Maybe come temporarily.
So Qatari for the top feature is feline instincts. When you make an agility roll, you can spend 2 hope to reroll your hope die. Halfling has Luckbringer. At the start of each session, everyone in your party gains 1 hope.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty dope. And then the second one for the bottom, let's see. The second one is the retracting claws. You can make an agility roll to scratch a target within melee range, and the halfling is
When you roll
internal
1 on your
compass.
hope die,
Yep. Internal compass. So, yeah.
Becca, I sent you a reference photo. You don't have to take it, but I'm
did
just
you?
saying. It's it's in the Daggerheart Facebook message.
Oh,
Wait, that wasn't the official artwork?
In my mind it is, but it's not our image, so we can't use it.
That's so cute. Little kitty. Little baby hand.
So
Baby
you
legs.
just got to pick which one is the top and which is the bottom, but you can't you can't switch them around. So, like if
Okay. I think I really like the fact that we can all start off with 1 hope at the beginning of the round or of the session, so that's pretty cool.
yeah, that is pretty good. And then so the other one that you would get for the top one would be the where did the top one to go? The feline
Be the
instincts.
claws. No, she's picking Luckbringer, which would be the top one, I believe, for halfling. So
Oh, yeah,
Bottom would
yeah.
be.
Yeah, so then you would need the claws for the bottom one then. Yep. Yeah, if you do
Oh, there it is,
Luckbringer for
tracking claws.
halfling, then you would do the claws, which is feline instincts. Or no,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
usually roll
yeah.
to scratch a target within my language. That's not too bad. So then I have like a really close kind of like
mhm.
last ditch defense since being a wizard.
Yep.
With little wizard cat. That's pretty cute.
I cast claws, motherfucker.
I cast meow.
Cast.
Intense hissing.
Jesus.
We're gonna get like that off-screen cat scream more often than not in like a different round of combat. Like his character's gonna be like, meow!
That's so good. That was so good. Oh no, now I have to choose my community. Community.
Yeah. I didn't
Where are
know
you
if we
from?
had a pick.
Where are you from?
Picking out a name is hard.
Yeah, if there's any options that you have a 0 out of 1 or a 0 out of 2, you do have to fill those out. So if you have not filled those out, you do have to fill those out.
I'm pretty sure one of them I was supposed to come up with something. I literally just wrote, I don't know, I'll figure this out in a minute.
Fair enough.
Right.
So that the game was filled.
Hmm.
It was one of the religious questions. I'm like, I'll figure it out.
I'll find my religion.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, actually, I think it was one of the class ones. It was the. Where's my
There's
mouse?
someone
Wait,
in the
hang on.
stream. Someone said on the stream the Katari and a halfling equals a meowling.
That's so cute.
That's really cute.
That is so
Is
cute.
it? Wait, no. It's...
Trying to bring up some inspiration for that. So, trying to find good shots. There we go. Good, my guy.
Oh wait, actually, I can change
There's
that
your-
one now.
There's your guitar halfling right there for you.
Yep.
Oh no, I don't want to be a
He's just-
hairless cat.
He's
I mean,
just a
technically,
little guy.
I mean, he's cute,
Oh,
but
God.
I wouldn't choose to be hairless.
What? Ben's like, what's
Sounds
wrong with
rough.
hairless
It's like,
cats?
excuse
Becca?"
you?
Ooh,
Wow.
I knew that was coming.
Fucking
now.
rude.
Very cute. But if I had to be a cat person, I'm already technically hairless. I don't need to be like actually bald and just naked crawling around.
Live your
I need
life.
something.
But you could have the small front arms.
That is
Okay,
that
but
is cute. That is the cute.
The picture of the cat in the sun though is majestic as hell. I just need that to be said. Like it is a majestic photo.
All right. Does everybody else have everything up to experiences complete?
Yep.
Okay. We'll just get started with the create connections, and we'll go from there. So we'll go around. Does everybody understand how the create connections work?
Maybe.
Okay. So
you can review.
okay.
Refresh.
I'll just read it off to you.
Feel straight.
The few who've played. Okay, so you guys are gonna represent the relationship. You guys are gonna find connections that represent the relationships and personal history between the fellow party members. So once you guys are comfortable, you're gonna summarize characters to each other at the minimum. Share your name, your pronouns, character description, experiences, and answers to the background questions. But feel free to include any details you like the other players to know. Then work together to decide how your characters are connected and how they feel about each other. The connection section of your character guide provides inspiration. We recommend you at least pick one question from another player. You pick at least one question to ask another player for their character to answer, but you're welcome to create a new question. You can always turn down a question or relationship suggestion by another player if it's not a good fit or relationship you're interested in, or not a relationship you're interested in exploring. While in this while it's great to create connections with every character, it's perfectly okay if you're not sure about some of them. And you can always discover your relationships throughout play. These connections are a starting point to build on your current game. So they recommend that you at least, each of you, take a question. They have 3 of them already kind of preset for you if you want to pick one of the 3 or if you have something else. And you go to another person and you ask that character that question. And if they feel comfortable to answer it, they'll answer the question. And this helps kind of show like a bond between the group. We are not by any means in session 1 yet, but this is kind of like a role play kind of function of just kind of understanding everything. Just like any other ones, you do kind of explain your character. Again, we go over share the name, the pronoun, your character description, as much as you feel comfortable with, your experiences, and then the background questions. So kind of all the stuff you kind of answered, kind of give a rough explanation of it. If you want to kind of give like an illustrated kind of imaginary kind of description of what they look like, you can. And then the one question. We'll give everyone one chance to go around. I'll go to we'll start off with the people who's actually played in the game before, because you guys have known how to do it. So I'll start off with Ben first to start get the ball rolling.
Ho ho ho! Here we go. All right. So my little gentleman here, he is a goblin. He is green in color. I know goblins in Daggerheart are much more bat-looking if you look at the pictures of them. So he is much more. He's cute. He's very cute. He's not hot. Cute face, big ears. He's got purple hair. It's kind of flowy or a little bit emo-y. His name is Scratch. At least that's what he goes by. He is your stereotypical 90s garage punk band kid who skateboards. The wannabe Tony Hawks that we all were back then. And he plays every instrument. He has a skateboard. Very laid back, very calm, cool kid. Almost feels like he shouldn't be at the school, but he is. Pronouns are he, him. Again, he is a bard, troubadour. He does have his wonderful tools that we all talked about. Clothing wise, he is very much in just it is actually like a sleeveless hoodie with shoulder pauldrons. He's got his fingerless gloves. He's wearing like the black pants with the belts on them and like straps all over. And then he's got like tall leather boots. He's got like knee pads for armor. He's wearing goggles on his head as well. Of course, why not?
Wilson.
Because he's ironically wearing. You got to remember, ironically wearing the gun.
What he's got? Well, he's got him when he's skateboarding, right? He can pull him down to protect his eyes. Whether it's a hoverboard or a skateboard, I guess that's up to Joe in that regards. But anyway, let's see.
Can I ask 2 questions for you as a GM to your character? 2 questions I'm gonna have for you. You can answer them or you can wait till later if you do not know. How old is your character at the youngest age? 20.
Young. He's the youngest. He's 20.
Okay.
Yeah. If he could have come here earlier, he probably would have, for reasons.
If you do not know,
he's definitely young.
If you do not know yet where you're from, can you at least say if you're in the outer regions or the inner regions?
I am from the outer area. I am from Ironhold.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, that helps.
Again, he's a highborn, so I chose that.
Okay.
And I won't go into that further. But yeah, he's got those big old eyes. They're like an ocean blue. Small, thin body, but very toned, muscular. Again, he's green with his purple hair. Very laid back, calm, caring. Always looking for his next thing to skate on or his next gig to play. And
instrument choice?
Everything.
Everything.
He plays guitar, he plays drums, he sings, everything.
Oh, fancy. All right.
He's a jack of all
One-man
trades.
band.
No, he has a band, but you guys will have to find out the name of that later. That's gonna be a fun little thing.
Love it.
Scratching the gobbly boys.
So
scratching the scratches.
So background question. It is who from your community taught you to have such confidence in yourself? A music teacher that worked at the school he was in when he's growing up, I'm gonna skip the second one because it gives away a little bit of background that I don't want to give away yet. And the third one, you've always looked up to another bard. Who are they, and why do you idolize them? I have posters all up in my room of the Grim Grotto, and their lead singer, Dank Flametongue.
Love it. Dang, flame.
What's his name?
Dank, D-A-N-K, Flametongue.
Okay. Now I gotta create a hero
And
forge of Dank Flametongue.
He's the lead singer of the Grim Grotto.
I love it. I love it. As far as clarification, in case you guys are confused, depending on your background, your class, you might have different questions. So if you notice that those aren't the questions you have, that's why. Depending on your ancestry and your class, you might have different questions that are set as like a kind of like a maybe like as a possibility you could do. Question for
I will say my third question, which I won't give you the answer, was: you were in love once. Who did you adore, and how did they hurt you?
Oof.
But I'm not gonna tell you guys that answer just yet.
That's some tea.
Yeah.
That's
Daggerheart coming right out of the gate with a "Who hurt you?"
Right?
Got a dagger to my heart. Daggerheart.
It was actually Dank. I met him once. I say don't meet your heroes.
Oh my goodness, no, he wasn't Dank.
Right. So my experiences are shred and fast hands. Okay. Create connections. So I will throw out a question. Is it cool if I just throw out a question if somebody wants to jump on it?
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay. What made you realize you were going to be such good friends?
So who wants to jump on that one?
If not, then I'll just pick some.
Ooh, I didn't know.
I'll say it is because I've known you for a while, because I also picked Ironhold for my home.
Oh,
we both picked Ironhold.
Oh, shit.
And I'm gonna say opposites attract, because I'm very polar opposite to. I wouldn't say polar opposite, but kind of opposite to where very grungy and rock characters a little bit more put together,
Nice.
and still kind of a cocky asshole. But so like I think you rubbed off on her a little bit.
Okay, we'll message. We'll talk. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one. Is what do I do that annoys you?
I would say for my character, you'd probably be really loud sometimes, and that might get annoying. Like you're playing a lot of like riffing on a guitar or something in like the
Sure.
halls. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
And then this one's fair game. Why do you grab my hand at night?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, who wants to take that
It
one?
was one time. No.
Why do you keep bringing it up? It was an accident. We were both drunk. Let's just get over
It was
it.
so clammy. It was like holding hands with a zombie.
Or like, yeah.
Was that actually supposed to be the answer? Or were you joking?
Yeah, that's
Oh no, no,
Okay.
no.
no. I already got Shelby. She doesn't have another.
Did anybody else want to respond to that one?
So you don't run away.
How do you know
That's
how
fair.
anyone can respond to
Like-
that? Because that's literally like harassment. Man is trying to sleep and it's unconsensual. Like, I don't even know how you can just respond to that.
I'm not going while sleeping. I'm going like, you know, hanging out, and then it's like dark, and you're like, ooh, what's in the shadows? It's like, no, get back here. Like,
All right.
Jade, we already
Right.
have something. We can't have another.
Oh,
Somebody
that's
else.
what I was thinking.
Who wants to hold my hand?
That's like, please, somebody. hold my hand.
Oh my god!
No
Are you
takers.
telling me I'm gonna have to hold my
Andrew.
own hand at night?
Yes.
Andrew, what is it? Why do you grab my hand at night?
I grab your hand at night because I can't sleep, and I am trying to, like, if I'm alerting you danger, I'd be like, to wake the party up, I might grab your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technical
What's
misfire.
up?
He was trying to wake you up. I was like, nope, we're fine. Wait, why'd you wake me up then? I don't know.
We're not fine. Did I tell you we're fine?
I just wanted to talk. I was bored.
Right.
Cool. So three questions. Got the background.
sleep.
Got some interesting stuff that I can work with on that one.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm
Want
gonna
to know
go
what
for
a
the people.
warm hand feels like.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna do the people who did the one shot first. We're gonna go. We'll do Danny. Danny, if you're comfortable to go next, we'll do Danny.
Sure. So my character's name is gonna be Iris. And then I don't have a description yet. I'm still playing with that.
Okay.
For my questions, what organization trained you in the art of killing, and how did you gain membership into it? It's called the Trickster Guild, and I was born into it.
Okay.
I haven't figured out who my target is. I will come up with that one and let you know.
Okay.
So it
What-
says, throughout your entire career, one target has eluded you. Who are they, and how have they managed to slip through your fingers? Because I'm like, my other one is, you always do what you must to take down your target, but there's one line that you will never cross. And what is it? So like, I don't think I want to kill people. I'm only going after droids.
Okay.
Oh, ouch.
Also, as far as a couple questions that I had in there before, how old are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. 23.
23. Where are you from? Or which region are you from if you don't want to say where you're from?
So, can you clarify a little bit on the Nethermore?
Yeah. So Nethermore is a very secluded area in the southeast. It is an area that constantly gets very little amount of circulating weather, therefore a lot of things die. And they're very, I wouldn't say religious, but very secretive community within Nethermore itself. Because of the constant weather that doesn't affect there, it's constantly covered by clouds, which is why a lot of things die in there, and it is usually shadowed. It's not so much so that like it's always dark, but night covers more than day.
I'm thinking there.
Okay.
Okay, and then next was the
Pronoun.
connections, or did I miss another one?
Pronouns. What's your pronouns?
Oh, she.
Okay, she, her. Okay.
Yep.
All right, back on track.
Okay. Character connection. Let's see. Let's go with James. What about me frightens you?
So describe to me what your character looks like.
Or some traits.
So I am a orc fairy mix. So I haven't figured it out exactly yet, but I'm thinking like I'll have the wings. I'm gonna have, I think, like an antenna kind of thing going on. It's gonna have more of the orc facial features with the tusks and everything. I haven't figured out the body yet.
Did you figure out
I
how
don't think
tall
just
you're
kind
gonna
of
be?
a-
Insect or orc? Pardon?
How tall you're gonna be?
Let's do 6'5".
6'5". Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have like the humanoid features of like an orc, but they're like super chiseled because of like the bug fairy kind of features? Like it still looks like the humanoid skin, but it's like really carved in kind of thing like that?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay. I dig it. It's creepy it's creepy.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the personality is going to be kind of more happy-go-lucky.
Okay.
So it's not going to be someone that's going to think of, oh shit, they're going to stab me, but I might play with too many knives.
I love this.
So the question is, what about you scares him? Is that what that was?
I'd say just the sheer size
Yep.
and just ferocity and scariness of it all.
It's like where do I begin?
Yeah, there's so
I'm just
many
picturing
different
a
reasons to be
giant
scared.
Bug and a frog being like, that bug is too big to eat.
Yeah. How the
Okay.
turntables.
Okay. 2 other questions.
And then, let's see. You once asked me to do something that keeps you up at night. What is it? Does anyone want to take that question?
Ooh, up for grabs.
You talked about not liking clanks, or just you want to like destroy them.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
savage,
That's it.
your savagery with wanting to actually destroy all the clanks just really upsets your clank friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
How that
I like
works.
it.
I'll be like keeping one eye open. I'll be like, huh?
Okay.
Is she gonna stab me?
Okay. So then, my last one is, what secret about myself did I tell you, and how did it change your view of me?
Oh,
Does anyone
shit.
want to take that one, or I'll tell it fine?
Oh, that's fun. I like that one.
Ooh,
Oh.
Dark secret.
Spooky.
Who wants a dark secret?
I'll take
Okay,
a dark
go for it.
secret.
Ooh, Ben had his hand up on that one.
Oh,
chewing.
sorry, I didn't realize we were
Oh,
hand raising.
Shelby, if you want to, go for it.
Oh,
Do
no,
it.
It's okay. No.
Do it.
Shelby, you
Do
got
it.
this. You got this, Shelby.
Okay.
You need
Go
some
for it.
gossip.
Okay.
Okay. What's your dark secret? No, just kidding. I'll take your dark secret, and I don't think it would really change my opinion of you, but it might change how I behave around you.
Okay. And it does say, what secret about myself did I tell you?
So you got to make.
But
Do you want to
does
message
she
me
make the
privately about that
secret?
later?
Well, does she make the secret, or do I make the
She
secret?
makes a secret. So whatever she makes actually works. Yep.
Oh,
No.
you can
No,
work
to be
on it
fair.
together though.
I would say, to be
Yeah.
fair, you guys can talk about it, but we don't. Like,
Yeah.
You don't have to say it now.
If,
but
if you
did.
if
Yeah,
you guys
we
want to
just
commit
touched on
if
that
you guys
one.
want to commit to the bit,
Yeah.
you guys can wait later on and then talk about it later on about something some kind of secret.
I'm game with that.
Okay, cool. So you got your 3 things. Let's move on to James.
All right. So my little ribbit dude, his name is Tenerin. He's a sea-born little ribbit druid. His pronouns are he, him. He's got clothes. He dresses kind of like a little bit formal, a little bit refined, but it's functional, kind of like a military dress uniform kind of way of dressing. And he's got like bright yellow eyes. He's a short, slim, little nimble dude. He has light green skin that's like, like fresh leaves. And his attitude is very kind and friendly, but but leans towards being pragmatic. As far as his background questions, so why was the community you grew up so reliant on nature and its creatures? I like the idea that he's like from kind of like a river town or
Okay.
a river kind of lake town, where all the little ribbits there kind of live on like giant lily pads, and their houses are connected by rope bridges and stuff. But because it's kind of like they're very cut off from the rest of the world or whatever, they kind of stick to their own and stick to their old ways and stuff, and not really any of them ever kind of venture out into the world like he does.
How old?
I'd say he's a little older because he's gonna like. I wanted him to have like kind of like having had experience, whether it's like if there's a police force or a military force or whatever. He has like worked as like a medic of some kind,
Oh,
so he
okay.
has a little bit of it. So he has a little bit of experience and stuff. So he's definitely like the oddball in his family, having like left the Shire basically, and
Gotcha.
He's using his GI Bill.
He's yeah, he's using his GI Bill now. Next question would be who was the first wild animal you bonded with, and why did your bond end? I like the idea that he met an old tortoise or whatever that he kind of grew up with or whatever, and it was a wise old tortoise, but eventually died of
Aw.
old age.
Great.
And who has been trying to hunt you down, and what do they want from you? I'm still trying to figure that one out.
That's all right. You can still figure that one
Uh,
out. That's fine.
We'll figure that one out later then. And for let's get into connections then. So the first question for the class is, What did you confide in me that makes me leap into danger for you every time?
Who wants to take it?
Literally leaping into it.
Yeah.
Yes, literally leaping.
How big are you as a frog person thing?
I'd say he's pretty small. He's like maybe barely 4 feet.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Not
it'd
pretty
be
bad.
kind of cute. Well, is there anyone you had in mind?
No, not yet.
I was gonna say, I mean, you could do it for my character, the small halfling-looking cat person,
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that then.
So part of, I think it could be so like part of my character is like I plan on them being like a more timid kind of little cat person, who has like they've been wandering because they like cat tribe of little cat wizards kind of thing, just like wander around. And part of their backstory is something how I let my community down. So I don't know, it could be like something about my history that way I haven't fleshed out. Or it could be just the fact that like really shy little timid cat person is bad at making friends because they don't know how, like they stutter.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one. The next one then for the class is this one's gonna be kind of obvious. But what animal do I say you remind me of?
Can't see a frog.
See it.
I'm just gonna write everyone, comma, frog.
Fair enough.
No, you kind of remind me of a horse. With the fur and all.
No comment. Yeah.
Is it what animal reminds us of you, or what animal do we remind
What
you
animal
of?
do I say you remind me of? Boy, that's a
Yeah,
mouth.
that
Yeah.
you
What
say.
do I
So
say?
which one of us do
you
we
remind
look
me
like an
of?
animal? Yes.
Well, I mean,
Which one of you looks like an ass?
half of us are animals. I
I'll
wanna-
take that one. I'll take that
Okay.
one, and I'll say because like my dude's really like laid back, chill, and like calm. Maybe he reminds you of that tortoise that you grew up with.
Oh yeah.
Aha,
I like that.
very good, very
That's-
good.
That's nice. Cool, I like that. And then, what affectionate nickname have you given me? So, remember his name is Tenerin, and I don't know if you can do anything. I would come up with anything with that.
Penner.
Just
Tenor.
Tenor.
10.
Tintin.
The only 10 I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
From
Tenerin.
the swamp, so he'll give you a tetanus.
All right. Rebecca, are you all set to do yours?
I think so.
Okay.
So I am still debating whether or not I want to be like a little cat boy or cat girl. I'm not sure because I can do both voices for either. So I'll play around with voices to see like what is not annoying and what is easy to do. But I'm probably leaning more towards like a little cat person, that's a girl. So as far as do you want me to do like do any description or background questions or just the
So,
create connections?
First off, what's your pronoun?
So that's what I was saying.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
you
not
don't
really
know yet.
sure
Okay.
which one I'm choosing.
Do you have a name
so, so if it's a girl, Holly, Hollie, but I'm not sure if it was a boy, which one I
Homie?
would do. No, Homie's not the male version of Holly.
All right. So
It is now.
yeah, it is now. Freaking canon. What are you gonna do about it?
Harry. Holly or Harry?
Do you at least have a description, even though you don't know the physical gender of the person?
Yeah, so description, clothes that are scholarly, academic. I'm kind of just like picturing in my mind like a little nerd, like kind of
Frickin' nerd.
he has like a little a stutter or something, and is like kind of a little more reserved, kind of shut in just because they're like they want to make friends, and they're like if someone asks them to do something, they're like, oh yeah, because they're just that's the kind of vibe I'm going for, and have it down descriptive wise. But it says eyes like orange sunset, like orange cat eyes, and then body that's small, petite. There's halfling. So what says that quarterling? Blah, blah, blah. That was funny. The color.
Was it? I didn't realize that. Okay.
No, I'm being silly. It's a halfling. So it says the color of, and I'm not sure what it's talking about, but maybe it's talking
Like
about my
skin.
hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe for cat.
Well, I thought about like hair wise is calico,
You want to do calico?
but
Okay, yeah, we can do calico.
yeah.
I was gonna just
Yeah,
say, don't pick a color,
um,
just pick a kind of cat. You can go from there. Yeah, Mancoon or anything.
Yeah,
she
that's what I was
more-
kind of thinking.
Is she more like human with cat features, or are they more cat looking?
that's
So
a
I'm
good
not sure
question.
because I'm just like, I guess if it was maybe more, I don't know. I mean, I just came up with it right now, so I'm not really sure.
Okay, that's
I'll like throw around ideas, but like if it's human with cat-like features that have calico hair and they'd be more like tan kind of
Yeah.
like skin tone. If it's more cat-like with
Yeah.
kind of like human or whatever, they'd be just calico colored.
okay.
Attitude like shy but people pleasing, friendly, stuttering. I haven't really.
Okay. If you don't have the rest of the stuff
background-
filled out, it's fine. If you haven't gotten that far.
I have like basic stuff, but I think I might elaborate more. Like maybe the more I hear about other characters and stuff.
Okay.
Background questions. What responsibilities did your community once count for? How did you let them down? I was thinking something in terms of like there was like a disaster and my magic was supposed to I was supposed to be helping, but I wasn't strong enough or something. Magic to prevent a disaster is kind of what I just roughly threw in there. I mean, I don't know if that's something we know, but I don't know when I want to bring that into the campaign. So just so we don't whatever
meta.
play, I forget the
Yep.
word. Yeah, no meta gaming. So I just wanted to read that out loud.
Sure.
You spent your life searching for a book or object of great significance. What is it? Why is it important to you? I was thinking because they're more nomadic, could be like grandma or grandpa, like a spell book or some spell object, because they were a great wizard too, and it's like they died and they left it somewhere, and it's like I've just been trying to see if I could find it.
Okay.
And maybe they could have even been like someone way up in the lineage, like, oh, my great whatever, and they were known as like a legend.
Okay.
So kind of someone they look up to too. I thought that would be kind of cool.
Okay.
Have a powerful rival. Who are they? Why are you so determined to defeat them? Not really sure about that one. I kind of put a bunch down like friend, sibling, parent.
Okay.
I'm not really sure about that. It could tie into the whole magical disaster thing.
You could be battling for valedictorian in class.
That too. Actually, that's a good one. I'm gonna put that as
Still
a
have that
possibility.
desire. Yeah.
Because then I'll finally and I'll show my family that oh, I can be good, even though I failed I let my community down with this one magical disaster. I will redeem myself. That's pretty cool. I like that
How
one.
old is your character?
I would probably say young. I mean, maybe 21-ish. I don't know. What's the age
Lowest
for
age.
the university?
So the youngest you can be to be brought into the university is 20.
I'll say 21
Okay.
then.
And then where are you from?
So I'm not really sure. Since they're more nomadic, they could have had a starting area where, there's a city
Mm-hmm.
of cat hybrid people things. And the reason I chose nomadic is because one of the features I chose was wanderer,
Mm-hmm.
where it's once per session you can use a hope to take something out of your pack that's relevant to
Okay.
the story or whatever. So I thought that was kind of
Okay,
cool.
so you're not really from anywhere. You kind of just scattered around. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and maybe there's a homeland, maybe of the cat people, but I haven't really.
Meowlings.
chosen that on the
Meowlings,
map
it's
yet.
official now. Canon name.
Yeah,
Meowlings.
probably Meowlings. Yeah, probably
Oh.
from the area of the map that you said is old world, because that's kind of where I'm going for as far as my magic is
Okay.
cast.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
probably an area of the map that's there.
Okay.
I haven't really done much with the experience. I don't know if we're going over that, but then create connections. So one of my questions is, what favor have I asked of you that you're not sure you can fulfill? And I haven't really picked a win for this, so if there's like anyone that wants to, if not, that could be a question for
take it.
later.
You want to take it?
Okay.
You're asking me not to kill Andrew.
Ha! Yes! The story
Oh,
just built
okay.
itself.
I like it. I like it. I
Okay.
like it.
We're frenemies. We're frenemies.
That's
Hope
cute.
somebody
I
else
like.
has this question so they can be like, "Can you kill Andrew?"
Please don't kill him. But it's like I only have one
I'm like-
thing of the goal in this world, and it's to kill people like him. What do you want me to do? I'm at an impasse. Rock hard place. You know.
He's helping me, but he's thanks.
Doing, but
It gets my hobby.
So the next one, what weird hobby or strange fascination do we both share? Not really sure about that one. I know like my character's a little more scholarly into books, but there could be like a little facet that's like a guilty little thing that they do that it's just like no one else knows about. Whatever.
Chasing bugs.
Yes.
Chasing and catching bugs.
That's so
Like
good.
fireflies, yeah, or something.
It's like trains
That's
in the
cute.
moonlight. You both catch the same bug and just see each other in each other's eyes. It's so
And then
random.
Tenerin eats it.
And then it's
Both of them.
ruined.
Both of them get eyes like saucers.
That's so
His long
cute.
tongue.
Cats and frogs would. Okay, so I'll put catching bugs. How do I spell his name?
Tenorin.
That's not what I thought it was.
Okay.
Oh, dang, I spelled it right.
Tenerin.
Oh, Tenerin. Okay. Why did I write? I spelled Tannerite for some reason, even though you were spelling it for me.
Say Tannerite?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Nickname.
He is the
Sounds like
bomb.
you're wrong.
Right.
My character is definitely not me. They're probably way smarter than I am. We'll figure this out. It's okay.
Now, are they
Uh,
smarter than Bonnie? That's really the question we got here, because Bonnie couldn't figure out that her friends were Twi'leks for the longest time.
Bonnie is somewhat street smarts, but oblivious at the same time. She's not book smarts. She
And
could
hot.
mix it. Yeah, there you go. She gets her spouse every now and then.
She doesn't
my
see
last
colors,
question.
Joe.
Last question is, what secret about yourself have you entrusted to only me? So it's kind of the opposite of the question from earlier. So does someone have a secret they can tell a little shy cat that won't tell anyone?
I will say that you can
Ooh.
message. If you have one that you want to say, raise your hand, but then you can message to her separately.
Ooh, okay, Shelby, tell me your secret.
So Shelby, if you want to be that person, you can
You can
message her separately, and that can be a separate thing that you can have.
Okay, I'll put you down for being that one.
Has to stay secret.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Nice, that's me.
All right. We got 3 left that weren't part of it, so I'm just gonna go around based off what the layout says. So we're gonna go Jade.
Oh boy! Alright, so I did come up with a name. Her name is Voltea. She's a very, very pale elf, because, well, why the hell not? Clothes are kind of cyberpunk-esque, kind of jester-esque. Like, court jester, not
Not
critical role jester.
Okay.
Yeah, the skirts I kind of picked are just, they're kind of funky. Close fitting, she has a breastplate that has been scavenged from some mech that was out and about. She likes to go mess around outside the city walls, so some of her jewelry, things like that, have all scavenged from little bits and pieces parts. She's got kind of whitish blue hair. Her eyes are a very, very unsettling metallic gold. Like, it's just kind of one of those, if she
Unsettling
looks at you
metallic
for too
gold.
long, you're like, huh?
Unsettling metallic gold. Is that what you said?
Yes. Yes, unsettling metallic gold.
Got it.
That's a fun.
Yeah, she just kind of looks at you and you're like, fucking stop it. I said, she's kind of a cocky outlaw. Like I said, she kind of snuck with, I'm gonna say sneak, out of town to go scavenge and kind of go off on her own and do her thing. Kind of bit her in the ass a few times, but I'm gonna say only recently has she been like pushed into the faith side of things. So that's kind of new and she's adjusting, which is where that kind of like opposites attract thing I was mentioning earlier with Scratch, where probably got along and then now it's like, shit, I'm supposed to be religious now. Because on that note, background questions, which god did you devote yourself to? What incredible feat did they perform for you in a moment of desperation? I'm gonna say whatever like the main god is in Ironhold,
Okay.
but I also I don't think there's a chance she just doesn't know what god it is yet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that they allowed her to survive.
Okay.
Getting into a really bad accident when she was scavenging along.
Did you say,
How did your appearance change?
did you say your age?
Sorry? I'm gonna say she's probably around like 25-ish.
25? Okay.
A little bit older, yeah.
Got it.
Because, you know, she'd go rebel. She didn't want to go to school right away.
And it is she, her, right?
Yes. And then how did your appearance change after taking your oath? That was when her eyes changed from being green to that unsettling gold color.
Okay.
And then, in what strange or unique way do you communicate with your god? I've kind of described it kind of like True Sight, where she kind of gets to see visions through their own eyes. So, like, she just kind of gets a vision at some point, and she's seeing, like, 2 fields at the same time. So, like, her own eyes in front of her, and then whatever the god's showing her is the same time.
Cool.
So, little
I dig it.
little creepy, a little weird to get used to, but you know, said unique. Can't do dreams. Where's the fun in that? And then we're touching on experience too, right?
Yes.
All right. So for one, I have tech know-how and like repairs, because I mean we're in the town that builds tech that can't be hacked. So figure she's really good with like tinkering at stuff. And then I have one that I would like to elaborate later on as it comes into play, but it's feel no pain.
That's fine. Okay.
I would like to
Okay.
elaborate as that comes into play. But basically, she'll kind of she's more than willing to take the hits of other people.
Okay. I like it.
All right, and then connections. So, first question is, what promise did you make me agree to should you die on the battlefield?
Is this up for grabs?
Yeah, up for grabs.
Okay. What's the question again? Can you rephrase it?
What promise did you make me agree to should you die on the battlefield? So if you die, what did I promise to do for you after you died?
Take it. Unless someone else needs one. Go ahead. No, you go ahead, Andrew. Go ahead.
Go. Did Andrew say you
Go.
wanted?
No, take it, Shelby. Take it. I got it. I'm a robot. I'm a robot.
It's a robot.
Well, maybe what if you power down or get unplugged?
What if you
or
get
your
taken over
memory's
by the
wiped?
Get
virus?
unplugged.
Still dying.
My ultimate weakness. No power outlet. No.
I mean,
Okay.
does that technically count as
All right.
a lightning cable, not
Sure.
USB-C?
Sure. Oh, okay. We could do this. If I get overcome by the virus, you will depower me.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like it. It's a lot of
We
weight
gotta
that
take
puts
him
on
out
the
to
shoulders.
save the rest of the group so that we don't all die.
Can I
That's so
ask,
cool.
and then what though? Because that's if you get overtaken, you're still technically alive. But then, like after that, what did I?
Power down.
Yeah.
Kill him. Wait, Well, so do you have like a backup jump drive that can be like taken out and re-uploaded? So it's just like take the Allspark or something, you know, and
We
put it in
could
a
we could do it,
different.
flavor it that way.
I mean, right now the
Use
way
CPU.
I'd say right
Interesting.
now at his level. So the way that I'm gonna say his character is, this is something I'm gonna put as a GM, is you guys
Yeah.
are at level 1. So I'm gonna say the stuff that he's getting at level 1 is kind of like saying that he has to be stuck in his body. His body gets destroyed. He's kind of flatlined. But as you level up, he can choose to upgrade his body, much like you guys would put on armor or something like that. And with that, he could find like a smith or like a tech smith or some kind of like that could create him like a way where he actually could independently save like his memory without recording his body. But currently right now he does not have that feature.
Like a backup drive.
Correct. Yeah. So like worst case scenario, if you die, like you have like a another one back like your home base or something like that. And you reforge.
The
Look,
backup
I'm
hard
just
drive.
saying, he just needs a head. You can just rip that off and put it on his body.
I love it.
You guys are just carrying around the head the whole time.
It's fine.
Put in anything.
So
Plug it into a couple
that-
double A's, it'll be fine.
that is something that he can do later as a clank, but I'd rather have it better for roleplay that he doesn't have it now, and then
Right.
leaves it as kind of like a cool thing for building later on.
No.
Alright. Alright. So I'll basically take care of you if you get taken over by the virus.
Yeah.
Alright. Again, up for grabs. Why do you ask me so many questions about my god?
Ooh, I feel like there's a few people who can answer this one.
Yeah.
I'll take this one
Okay.
Yeah. I was waiting.
because you changed, man. And I want to know why. We used to be friends, but you changed.
It used to be
And
cool.
those cold eyes, oh, they're unsettling.
Yeah, no, I mean, I will say that Scratch is very
Curious?
curious. He's very curious.
Okay.
So like, and it's not like he's judgmental about it. Like he's 100%
Yeah.
just like, I really want to know like, what's this about your god? Like, why are your eyes gold?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. That's cool. What's this? Why are you doing this? How does that happen?
I love that. I love that.
Why are you
Alright.
evil
What's the
now?
I'm not evil. Just got a god in my head occasionally. Alright,
Solid.
and then again, up for grabs, you've told me to protect one member of our party above all others, even yourself. Who are they and why?
Oh shit. Oh, Shelby's got this one.
Yeah.
The meowling. If anything happens to her, I'm killing everyone in this room and then myself.
She's our rocket.
Protect the precious.
Nice.
Must protect the meowling.
They're taking the meowlings to Isengard.
You have my guitar.
All right,
Oh my
it's now
God.
canon. You're gonna find out that the one weakness of like all the droids is the meowling. You just gotta take her to the fucking droid tower, put her in, and they're all gonna be destroyed.
Guys, I'm sorry. If we ever have to take her somewhere, I'm just gonna be behind her being like, and I would walk 500 miles. And I would walk 500
Right, don't let her
to
get
be a
kidnapped.
Man
Don't.
who walks
All right.
5,000 miles.
I think that was everything from Jade. Or was there
Yeah,
anyone
that's
else?
it.
Okay. All right, Andrew.
That's it.
Andrew, and then followed by Shelby.
Okay. All right. First time doing this. So, my character's Dane. I am a Clank Giant. Joe, by your estimate, how tall do you think
If you're
if I'm a giant?
if you're following the giant stats, because it's not a half giant, so it's a full
Yeah.
giant. If you're following the giant stats, I'm gonna say pick on roleplay if you want to walk through doors normally. If you want to bend to walk through doors, which one?
It'd be fun to bend down.
Okay, so I can say that you can be 7 feet tall.
Sweet. Because I have to be taller than Danny's character.
Fair enough. So yeah, you got another.
Iris, yeah.
You got another 7 inches.
Yeah.
Because you are a robot, do you actually have a pronoun, or do you go just by like a pronounless like definition?
Oh,
I
one,
guess
one,
Dane.
one.
Oh, I guess Dane. I was thinking about that. I mean, he could be he, him in conversation, but he doesn't have to have a gender.
Okay. I mean, we could just leave it blank that
Yeah.
you were just kind of
Yeah.
like, if anybody asks you, you can just kind of be like, why does it matter or something like that. So,
All right.
all right. List. By all intents and purposes, you were just built, but do you want to define yourself
Yes.
by an age, or do you just want to leave that to yourself?
So he's a prototype.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we could say that. He might has had like his memory wiped before.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're still developing him. That's why he hasn't he changes into animals and stuff. That's his druid
Okay.
heritage and stuff.
Okay.
So he could possibly have had his memory wiped.
Question
We'll
for
find
you.
out that.
Is he bare bones, just like straight, just metallic druid, like all hanging out, or does he still wear clothes?
I was gonna, if he was to wear clothes, because I was going back and forth with that. Maybe he has like patchwork, like kind of just parts of clothing, because he has leather.
Okay.
But he has patches. But I would say he has like moss growing out of him.
Okay.
Got druid flavor in it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like a metallic silver, with moss growing out of him.
Okay. I like it. Experiences?
Okay. So do I go to the part where it says answer your background questions?
So you go to your background questions, and then from there
Yeah.
you ask questions to somebody, to the group. You do the 3 questions that you answered.
Sure.
You do
Okay.
the background questions, then your questions,
Yeah.
and then the people other do.
Got you. Okay, so the background questions was, why was the community you grew up in so reliant on natures? I'm thinking about it from if I was built at the academy,
Mm-hmm.
and so they have respect for the world, yet embrace technology. They are looking to build me as a mediator, protector.
I like it.
Who was the first wild animal you bonded with? Why did you bond with them? Or why did they? I don't know why the bond would end, but I would say the first animal I bonded with was a large bear.
Okay.
Because that was the first animal, or first they first encountered my headmaster and inspired him, yet feared him.
Okay.
Well, that's why he kind of built me.
Gotcha.
And then who has been trying to hunt you down? Why do they want to hunt you? I'd say the people of the Outer Rim.
Okay.
They see my existence as abomination.
Fair enough. and apparently Iris too. So
And Iris. Yeah. So that kind of goes on my experience of I was a bodyguard. I was designed to protect the party and the students at the academy.
Okay.
I feel empathy towards my fellow clanks that are in the wild, so I take offense to mortal humans that bully them.
Gotcha.
Because we were talking about that
Okay.
in the lore. So create connections. It's very similar questions that we've had from earlier, so we can kind of take it where we want.
Okay.
What did you confide in me that makes me want to leap in danger for you every time?
Nope.
I got this one.
Okay.
Also
That
have
when
that.
we first met, although everyone's afraid of you because you're one of the robots, I just see you as another dude.
Excellent.
He's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. You're just one of the dudes. So I don't think you're a bad robot. I think you're just another dude.
We don't do
That's it.
pronouns here. Everyone's just dude. You're a dude. You're a dude.
Dude,
You are
brah.
a dude.
Sup, brah?
Why did you
Okay.
ask me my dad?
Okay.
What animal do I remind you of? What animal do you say I remind you of?
I would like to say that Tenerin, it reminds him of kind of like a bull, just because
Bull?
he's just big, hardy, strong bodyguard bull.
Excellent. And then, what affectionate nickname have you given me?
Is that up for grabs too?
Mhm.
Okay. Anybody want to take that one?
I was gonna say, I think it'd be cute if if like the little cat person had like nicknames for people.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think of what a good one for him would be, since he's like a big kind of protector, hulking.
Copper blood.
Hmm.
Satry.
Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, you just
So
like
he-
scratch at me.
So he kind of looks like a
That's fine.
robot actually, like, right?
Yeah.
But he's like
Mhm.
really tall, or
Yeah.
okay.
Think of like the Iron Giant.
So in all intents and purposes, even though he's a half race, he's still just a full machine. It's just he took the features of the giant to make himself taller.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can come up with it later too.
Yeah, we can. Go
Okay,
from there.
I'll sit on
I
it.
like it. Yeah. Once we start role playing, you might think of fly.
See
'cause I know
that?
you
Okay,
will.
that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's it for you, I believe. Last but not least, Shelby, you're up.
All right. I think I've settled on the name Avira for my character. She has she/her pronouns. She's 21. She is usually wearing. I was not taking the description very seriously. So I'm just gonna offer it. Here's what I said. 2 pieces normally, sexy, white or light bright colors typically. And pink or blue eyes, pink/blue eyes in a hazel pattern. There's actually this really cute design that I saw at like
Cotton candy!
like Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, like cotton candy. But like they're like really like they're bright and there's like a weird like fire-ish kind of sort of effect in them, but I don't think I want to have that for her necessarily, but they look really cool in Baldur's Gate 3. That's what it's just the first thing that came to mind because I can do that. And then there's also the body that's I deadass wrote like a back road.
What does that mean?
What the
Country
fuck?
road, take me home.
Have y'all ever heard this song by Sam Hunt? It came out in 2017.
No.
It's the body like a back road, driving with my hand. I know every curve like the back of my hand.
I mean, I heard it now.
Oh, she's curved. Oh.
But I also wrote what she may, in quotes, may lack an ass she makes up for up top. So,
Oh, nuts. Nuts.
She lacks for okay.
She's the
She is
anti-mark.
sexy.
yeah, because I can. So why not? I also made her perpetually pale, but she really wants to tan, but she's never tans. She's never gotten a tan. She just goes straight to crispy. So,
Crispy Kreme.
Hold up. I wanted to
She's
say
tried.
I'm pretty sure that like everyone in this group is like that, like 100% no tan. I mean,
yeah. Well, I'm actually pretty tanned right now. It doesn't look like it with the bright lights and computer whatever,
Look.
but I am at my tannest.
I was gonna say there's
So am
one
I.
thing for
Hey,
like.
I'm still see-through.
All right.
I have a farmer's tan. That's funny.
And the attitude is, I wrote a university student at Miami for spring break, and a bit chaotic, a little pushy, but well-meaning. If any of you have ever seen Winx Club, I kind of sort of modeled her after Stella from the Winx Club, because I thought it'd be kind of fun to play like a different kind of preppy, exciting character.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who's like can be kind of low-key a bitch, but also like well-meaning and like tries her best to like appease everybody all the time.
Brutally
So-
honest kind of thing too.
Yeah. So if she's like, I don't like that, she will tell you that does not look good on you. But she'll offer an alternative instead. So it's not like it's like
Oh.
I don't like that and like not help you. She'll
Bitch,
be like,
you look like a
"You can
whore
try this
wearing that,
instead."
but I can help you out not look like a whore. You know?
Don't worry, I've got you. Yeah.
Try not existing. Do us all.
Where are you from?
Good question. I blacked out almost every time you went over the map because I was in some sort of reading something on here and there's
Okay,
a lot
like
to read, a lot of
describe to me,
information.
like, are you saying you're from the Miami area, kind of like a very Miami kind of thing?
I would say yes.
Okay,
probably.
so I had that set as the Radiant Shore. So you're from the Radiant Shore, which is a constant, like, beachfront property that is very much like the Miami, Malibu, Florida kind of area. Very, very sunny out all the time. It's very much like you either aspire to be there while you're young or retire there while you're old.
So yeah, that'll work out just fine.
Okay.
My background questions were, what did you do that made the people in your community wary of you?
Calling him a bitch.
And I will just say, yeah, there's that too. She also has old magic. She's used lightning specifically, and some people don't like that, and there's reasons to be revealed for that reason. Her parents wanted her to go to university, so they're funding it, and what they really want is for her to like have a purpose and get a job. So there is that.
Why don't you get a job?
Get a real job.
So, another question was, what mentor taught you to control your untamed magic, and why are they no longer able to guide you? So I did actually create a little background character. His name's MNR, and he is her tutor. He tried his best to like train her since she's little, in magic and everything else, and he was the most patient person that she had ever met, and she definitely tested that. But according to him, that she needed higher training. So she's like, I've done all I can. You got to go somewhere where you can actually go further with this. So there's that. And then this one is, you have a deep fear you hide from everyone. What is it, and why does it scare you? I don't think I'm quite gonna reveal this one, because that was literally what I'm trying to talk to Becca about, so it's kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah, the secret, which, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll give her the second fear, and the second fear is not being liked. That's a thing.
Oh.
Yeah. People pleaser.
Stop calling people bitches, and they will actually like you.
Well, it's like she doesn't want to
It's
lie.
bitch, but
you know,
endearing.
and she's a good person, but she also wants people to like her for who she is. I can see that.
So her experiences, I put no one left behind, which is her mentality, and silver tongue. So she's can be kind of charismatic, likes to be persuasive, and for the connections, why do you trust me so deeply? Shot in the dark, anybody?
I'll take that one. We'll message.
Aha!
Oh, okay.
Very good. I like
Oh.
that. All right, second question.
What did I do that makes you cautious around me?
Called me a bitch.
Like 50 times.
Were you being a bitch?
No, I'm gonna take this more seriously though. No, I think we're kind of at odds a little bit about certain things, but I think because I'm also kind of cocky and an asshole at times, I think we kind of like butt heads where we're both well-meaning, but it doesn't go well. So I'm kind of cautious around you of like, ooh, do I have it in me to interact with you?
I could see that. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Friday night, fight night. Let's go.
Yeah.
The third question is, why do we keep our shared past a secret?
Oh,
Scandalous.
The more dark secrets. God.
Nobody-
Is anyone from your area, kind of, where you said you grew up?
no
I
one.
would say
Maybe her
probably.
and the frog guy?
Actually, no one here. No, because he's from not the sweltering sun. He might be closer to the swamp, but probably not. No. That's okay.
That's all right.
I mean, if not, my cat's nomadic, so maybe there could be something there too.
But why would we keep it a secret, though?
I don't know. We secretly love each other. I don't know.
Were you thieving?
I would say if somebody's got something for the first one, this one would also work for what I was thinking.
Okay.
Okay, it could be a dual purpose. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we're good.
Cool.
Oh, and she's one of the, not an Asimar, but the other one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ethereal or the
Whatever.
ethereist.
Aether, whatever.
Ethereist. All right, so
The other.
things to think about before next session. So you guys are already going to be at the school for roughly about a month when we start the next session. Therefore, realizing why some of these questions got answered. Essentially, the idea is you guys were put at a team, either random, you're not sure, but you guys were all put on one team to essentially not only live together, but essentially go to class together, do all the things together. Essentially, the way the game's going to go, as long as you guys are there, every time you guys have to complete a semester, you guys got to fight against one of the teachers to essentially do a training course. And then essentially, once you get through them all, you essentially graduate. We won't do the classes because I'm not going to do that shit. I'm not going to play as the professor during classes. I'm not going to do that thing all over again. I've tried it once. It doesn't work out. But I got a whole setup. So just, you guys will be together for X amount of days. So already taking account, you guys are already living together. But the first day of class hasn't started yet. Essentially the way I have it is that each teacher does something different. So for you guys to graduate, it's very much like fucking Kanto region. For you to be able to graduate, you need to beat each gym leader. So you gotta beat a professor with a different skill set. And
then he sleeps with your mom.
What a plot twist!
Goddamn.
Imagine that class. So, with that, thank you everybody for watching. We will play next session in 2 weeks, same time. So, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Good night.